What's out in the world? Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host, Deshaun. Here at Where Media Meets Studios in conjunction with VJ TV, Feral Films, History and the Making Entertainment. It's a nice Friday. I'm just sitting here in the town. Got my co-host with me.
Partner in crime. What's up? This Pharaoh. You can find me everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Wherever players are, I'm there.
Yeah. I got 3 guests in there tonight. I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you.
My name is Ayana. I am the owner of Royal Growth Essentials, royalgrowthessentials.com. We are royal_growth_essentials on Instagram. And I'm Yana Baby on Instagram. And I'm Bentley Coop on Facebook.
All right, what's up, y'all? My name is Leslie, that freckle-faced cutie y'all know. Just saying what's up. I'm here with Deshaun, ready to talk about some shit. So let's get to it. You feel me?
Right on.
And I am Oakland's own comedian, Jerry Law. You may know me or not, but if not, you'll know me today. I have been brought on for the, how can we put it? Oh, that went blank. I have been brought on for the comedic part of the show. You know, make it light and talk what I talk.
Absolutely.
So, everybody's doing good. How's y'all Friday going?
Happiest Friday.
Whew.
Put it like that.
It was trifling.
I'm happy.
It's one of the best Fridays I've ever had.
The
I'm
best?
so happy for y'all.
Literally. I think one of my kids might have been born once on a Friday, but other than that, it's probably the best Friday ever.
Why? Why is that?
Yeah, share. So I can tell you why this
I
is
got a
awesome.
royalty check today.
Oh, hey.
Hey!
Money, money, money.
That's a good
That's
day.
always good.
That's a good thing.
That's a damn
Why you
good
even say that?
Shit, I'm still processing it.
day. Damn.
No, they come from time to time, but you never know what they coming for. And this one
Yeah.
came correctly.
That's what's up. Salute that, most definitely.
Hey, I want to give thanks to me for always believing in me.
You got to.
You have
Nothing
to
wrong
be your
with.
biggest cheerleader.
Hey, you got to. Nothing wrong with patting yourself on the back for it either. When you do what you got to do to get it done, and you get the rewards, that's a beautiful thing and a beautiful feeling. That's what's up.
How was your Friday, Deshaun?
My Friday is cool.
Yeah.
You know, can't complain. Another damn paradise when you really think about it. Any day up still doing it is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, but come on, brother. The people want to know.
Yeah, you so
you're
calm, like,
a little
you
subdued
eating that cake?
right now,
I
man.
Ready?
I ate that cake.
You sound like you about to go to a repast.
Damn, nigga.
You
No.
know, it's been a good
That's
day.
the edibles or what? What's
No.
cooking in?
It's,
Nigga, throat relax. How you?
you know,
You
Just
making me
been a-
chill out.
it's been a great fucking day. You know, it's lovely. It's beautiful.
But when you have it your way, every day is pretty much a
Well, you
great
must
day.
have got some top
got
and
to.
bottom.
you gotta
You
enjoy
too
the
chill.
day. You gotta enjoy the day. That's what's up.
Hey
You know what
man,
I'm
every
saying?
minute of it. I know about
Every-
enjoying the day, boy.
Well, good
So many
thing.
people been
Every-
dropping dead that
every
I've been
drop
made
of-
to the point that, man, I'm making every day a great day.
you
Even
feel.
the bad day, I'm going to laugh about it and make it a great day.
Exactly.
That's for real.
Thankful for every eye blink, every breath. You know,
For sure.
when you
The
really
other
sit
good
back
news
and
is
think
that,
about it.
what's that dude? Derek Chauvin, however you say his name, got
Oh,
his
the
sentencing today.
22 and a half.
Yes.
That's a good. I don't
That's a
know
long
if that's
time.
enough, but that's long enough.
Black people got to be
More than
happy
we
with
used to
we
get.
got something.
It's
He
gonna
got
be hard
something
to
do.
do.
That works.
It's going to be hard to do 22 years in PC, so he'll slip at some point and somebody can introduce him to something. You know?
Yeah, 22 point and a half years. That's a long time. And he already old. So you go to jail when you're young, you can get out and you still got some years to play with. How many you don't know, but you got something to play with. You can have a piece of a life.
Right.
Trust me, I know. But Derek Chauvin, what, 40, 30, 40, 50, something like that?
He'll be in
40?
the 60s when he come up out of there.
Man, that man ain't gonna make it out of there.
Unless he stay in PC the whole time. I don't know how they get down in that state, because in some states, PC is basically the whole.
Yeah. And then
What's
other
he-
20
states.
years in a hole. ain't cute.
Protective custody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20 years in the hole, man. If you do make it through, you ain't gonna be
Crazy.
You
quite
ain't gonna
the.
be. You ain't gonna be right. Yeah. That's at least something happened. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of.
Well, yeah,
a
because
little
we
bit
had
of
so many.
justice.
We had so many so many black men die at the hands of officers. Just, people die at the hands of officers and nothing happened. Where the officers walk free. You know what I mean? Like, it could be 6, 7 officers, they all walk free, nothing happened. So, with this situation here, like I said, we sat there and watched that man basically put his knee on his neck until that man succumbed, till he died. You know what I mean? For 8, 9 minutes. And, Derek Chauvin had his hand in his pockets. How relaxed can you be? You know what I mean? With your knee on somebody's neck. That says that
That's me. That was his style.
That was his thing. This is what you do.
Yeah.
This is what you do. This ain't nothing new to you.
Because I would be thinking, if I got somebody pinned down, I got my knee in their neck, I'd be thinking, man, even if it's somebody I'm fighting, I'd be like, let me get up before I mess around and cripple this man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a sadistic person. So that tell me that for him to be in that position for damn near 10 solid minutes means he had a little bit of sadisticness in him. So ain't no telling how many other people he mistreated.
Absolutely. And the brother wasn't moving, he wasn't fighting or restraining. There was no need for you to have your
because even in the middle of a fight, when you raging out, you're gonna be thinking like, man, if I do that, I might
you
really hurt this person. So you would stop. So for a professional to go like that means he really didn't care. So just think of the encounters that he had when there wasn't nobody there to film it.
Exactly.
Well, he got his due diligence today, so that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And speaking of things I thought I'd never see, like a police getting 20-some years, what's all this about this UFOs and stuff, man? Y'all been seeing that on the news?
Yeah.
Well, what's cracking with that? I've been dying to get Shizzle's take on what he think about all that, because he knows about pandemics and conspiracy and the smoke and mirrors games that the
y'all want this to be real serious
that the people
tonight.
play. So I've been wanting to hear your opinion.
Real deep.
I ain't finna go there.
Come on, baby, give it to us.
I'm not finna go there.
It's something that's always been there. They just hit it, I think, for a while.
I'm just wondering why now, all of a sudden, it is. It's real.
To pump up that new Trump branch of service.
Stay in the show.
Huh?
Get your popcorn.
No, see, I distrust them people so much that now all of a sudden, after all these years of saying anybody believe in UFOs, you some type of crazy whack person, and then to suddenly be like, oh yeah, it's UFOs.
Right.
Who knows?
I'm sitting there like, okay, and how is this gonna affect us as black folks? You know what I'm saying?
They already think
Because
we
it
aliens.
always affects us the most.
Any and everything. They said that, they couldn't give black men credit for building the pyramid, so they said the aliens did it.
Right.
Right. Very true. Very true.
All that's on that show. I don't know if y'all ever peeped what's it called? Ancient Aliens?
Ancient Aliens.
What's that on Netflix?
Got that little funny looking white dude with the hair.
Discovery Channel.
Yeah,
in
I think it's Mesopotamia.
Channel.
Okay.
They talk about all that stuff. So what's up, Deshaun? What are we talking about today?
So tonight we was topics was intimacy, romance, and sex. Do's and don'ts. Part 2 of our Valentine's Day discussion.
Right. And the main one, because she had a whole lot to say.
Well, I'm gonna go first, man. I think that I was seeing this, and I've been saying this on Twitter. I spend too much time on Twitter. That there's an intimacy problem in the black community. How do y'all feel about that?
Most definitely.
I would agree with that.
There's such a stigma on anything besides regular sex. You add too much, don't do too much. You bring in toys, you introduce new stuff.
Well,
it's like, no.
So
well,
let's define what's
close.
Intimacy. What's your definition
Well,
of
opening
intimacy?
yourself up to somebody, and they're saying that we usually in the black people, we're so closed off, we're so under stress, pressure, this and that, that even the person that we might lay with, quite often, we never really open up and be intimate with them. So, male and females, we both repressed on caring for each other and really being there,
That's an interesting point. Because, how can you really be relaxed and everything with your partner if you worried about everything all the time?
Now look, I don't mind
Like, I don't
me
got
and my
no
partner,
problem.
but we ain't. You ain't gonna introduce nothing to my asshole just so we can be intimate. That's what we ain't gonna do.
Wow, that wasn't a whole
Just
nother
jump.
conversation.
I mean, I just want to start the party there to let you know what we're not gonna do. Talking about we gotta be open, experience intimate. How open you want a brother to be? It's like,
Tyler Perry got this show. Y'all ever watch it called Sisters? Tyler, right?
No.
It's hard to watch anything.
You gonna talk about that
That's
punch?
Yeah, so dude, now they
see.
come, and now him and the girl, they about to make love, and he like, oh, let me show you what I'm into, and this man just take the dildo and shove it up his own ass.
No,
while he
no,
laying-
no,
while he
Yeah,
laying
because
on
he
it.
wanted the intimacy y'all was just talking about.
No.
And I'm sitting
Y'all
there,
said be open.
and see, here go the
That's
whopper.
some whole other shit.
Now I respect Tyler as a
That's
hustler,
crossing the line.
but I normally avoid shit if it says Tyler Perry just on the
Right.
because he's usually on something. But when he had this on national TV, got this man laying there groaning up his own ass, I'm sitting there like, Tyler, where you going with this,
But
boy?
that's the whole. They're trying to get people okay with.
That's the agenda.
So I just want to co-sign with
Yeah.
Lucky
Chico.
and saying
But that's another
that
subject.
I'm open-minded
But
to a
I'm
degree.
cool.
But if you put an X on my ass and start aiming, nah.
Nah.
okay, so let me ask y'all.
Why
something.
is that?
Can
Why
I
did
ask
we even
y'all,
go-
the men
why
something?
is it?
Why did we even
Yeah,
go to that
because-
Hey,
direction?
Lucky
I don't know,
said that's
because
where he
y'all
wanted
opened
to
up to
start
that.
at.
But
Because
is
you
it
ain't never
gay
had no
if
woman that...
is it gay if a man doesn't want to be with another man but does want
I'm not finna.
something done to that area?
No,
I think so.
I don't think it's
no,
gay.
it's not.
In my observation, and me being me,
I'm
He wants
cool.
it from a woman,
I'm cool.
not a man.
I'm cool.
No, thank you.
Well, I mean,
So if
we
she-
grew up our whole lives
Alright.
as men,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we have a certain like we emulate other men that we might grow up with and admire. We have certain outlooks on things, right?
Right.
So as a man, that feels unnatural to me. So I would be going against my nature as a
That's a
man
mental
to be
state, though. That's all mental because
I
if
mean, the
she's
definition of
doing
who
it
I
right-
am is a man.
No,
They
I
from
mean,
the
that's
press.
not-
They come
no,
to
no,
press
no,
game.
no, no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
Report.
No. I'm just saying. If,
Why are we going?
Can I just be real?
Have y'all ever
Okay,
had a
say
salad
for
bowl?
example, if she's sucking,
I've had attempts at it, and I've been like, no,
Can
I'm
I
good.
go, Deshaun?
Okay.
I don't know how deep I can go, but if she's giving you fellatio, I'll be politically correct.
Yeah.
Okay, if
She'll
she's
fuck
doing
around and get
it
stolen
right.
on where you
No,
going, where
I'm
you
saying if she
Domestic
if she's
violence.
doing it right and she's sucking your balls and then she goes down to the tank. I mean, you damn near right there.
Oh, I
So
thought you said
think-
why she give me your head and she go come with the
Yeah,
fingers.
just
She
a
gonna
little.
fuck around
I
and
mean,
get stolen.
but that's
Nah,
but
we
it's
cool.
not penetrating you. It's just you know,
It's
that's
violating
not
me.
that's
Okay.
not
Touch
it.
it.
'Cause
I mean, you gotta
For you.
respect people's boundaries, so yeah, but okay.
Why are you looking at me
No,
like that?
because you are the kind of
Lucky
women.
went there.
Y'all some wow.
Because
No,
these
that's
are the
real.
women.
Wow.
Fellas, let me tell you. You talking about gang violence. Gang violence.
That's not
Man, let me
gay
tell
violence.
you.
Y'all-
Women will try to talk you out your booty.
Chico, I hear you, man.
They are. They
I
got
hear you,
their
Chico.
agenda they pushing. They will try to talk. Now
Right.
you
No.
see, I said what I said. Then Pharaoh said, "Yeah, man, I don't know about that." And the first thing the sister say, "Well, what's the problem? Why is it? Oh, it's
Fucking with it.
mental. You are pushing that." Now, see, I'm not saying that
I'm just
because I know a few brothers that's what they into.
Yeah.
No way. Ain't
I'm not
gonna happen.
knocking you for whatever you want to be
I'm
into.
cool.
You can be into
Live your
what you
life.
be into. But all I'm letting the ladies know is that my conscience is open, but my culo is closed. That's it.
When do you have that discussion with your partner? Like
We
that's
don't. That's
so you
not-
just
Never.
wait till
You
that
have that
happens
just-
and you be like, nah, that ain't cool.
Well,
Yeah.
I might
But
have
you
to
gotta-
wonder
you're like,
what did I
whoa,
give
whoa,
you
whoa,
an indication. Plus, you also got to remember, we don't live in Mayberry. You know what I'm saying? We live in Oakland. We live in the Bay, where sometimes some of the females are maybe not as sweet as they first appear. So you got to understand that maybe this is an attempt to play with you. See the boundaries. See how she can dominate you. How can
Okay.
So you would never know if this is really like, oh, this is what I'm into sexually, or let me see how I can do this nigga so I can laugh with my homegirls.
But it's
Absolutely.
something like
That's a
that.
good point.
It
But
don't
you know
happen.
what?
It'll
But
never happen.
real talk, that's
Yeah.
not something you just gonna do. At least I'm not off the top with somebody you just fucking with. That's something that you.
But some women want to test where they can go with you as a
Ain't
man.
no build up.
Absolutely.
Ain't no build up for that shit in my system. I'm cool.
Yeah. So she can't sit you down with a glass of red wine and say, "Oh, by the way, I was thinking about
Hell
violating
no.
you anally
Yeah,
later on
never
tonight."
So
happened.
what's the difference between that? Like she can't, lick you there or do whatever, but then you guys want to fuck in the ass and the anal.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Talk.
Well, you saying you
Let's
guys.
talk about it.
First of all,
I'm
First-
just generally
Ah.
speaking. I'm just saying.
First of all, me personally, we can be free. We can cuss. We can say all
Can we
want.
cuss or not? I'm just.
Say what?
Julian Taylor says
Freedom of
no,
speech.
and I agree with you, brother.
Okay. Well, my thing is this.
I agree with you. Yeah, go ahead. You can cuss.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Keep it.
My thing is,
Chico.
all brothers don't want. Here's the deal. You got all that good succulent pussy just sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why would you want some asshole, some shit? Why would you
Yeah.
want some asshole? And it's
Pretty
a
much.
procedure with it. I get hard, I'm ready to go hit it. I don't want to lay no towel down. Now we got to spend money on KY jelly. We got to turn you on your side, right? And if you too heavy, you can't breathe. So now you can't even do the position anyway. Then if you, oh hell no, we got time for that shit.
That's a perfect segue into what I brought y'all. Y'all want it? Y'all
What
want
you
the
got, a
gift?
bullet?
What you brought?
No.
Don't be giving us no bullshit.
No, I got.
I'm gonna take it, and I'm
Okay.
gonna take your card, and I'm gonna give it away as a gift at my show tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all what I brought for them, because you need to know that this right here. I don't even have a name for this yet. I call it Ultimate Power Sauce. You put this on, you're gonna be
What do I put it on?
for days.
Oh, I put it on my man, my little man, and then he gonna be a big man for days.
Put it this way, my female friend put it on because she was using it with her toy, and she said her. Can I say clitoris?
Yeah.
Clitoris,
Well,
whatever.
that's a clinical
was
description.
hard.
So you can even say that in church.
Was very hard for days.
God damn.
It has horny goat weed and ginseng and ylang
I'm about to
ylang.
keep that one.
I'm gonna
And
play.
then-
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
And then this, you know what this is, right?
No, we don't. Explain to, because our viewers may not, and I don't know.
All
What
right.
is that?
So this is called
that
a
a
cock
penis
ring,
ring?
and it vibrates, and basically it's your pleasure and hers because
So I put it on.
Yeah,
Let me
and-
see. Cause
and-
we could gonna do a demonstration. Gonna do a demonstration.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
All right, where we go?
Oh wait, no.
Let's do the whole
Now,
thing.
Miss
Go
Yana,
for
let
the
me ask you a
demonstration.
question.
Yeah.
Okay, now in reference back to that, you said that it would be basically, I guess, hard for days.
It's gonna be rocking.
Well, I really like
this
eating
is like
rib-
Viagra.
I really,
Naturally.
Well, I really like eating ribeye steaks, but I don't want to eat a ribeye steak for days.
Well, you just better use a little.
Okay,
Man, how much is a
The
little?
other
Matter of
thing
fact, I'll
about-
tell you how much. I'm gonna use it
Go on,
tonight,
go
and then
on.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
because at some
thank you.
point I
I'm
gotta
going
go
to
to
strip
work.
club
I gotta,
tonight.
you know, I gotta
And I
play
brought
with
y'all
the
some candy
kids.
because you know you can just play with that.
They gonna earn every
Okay.
dollar tonight.
Okay. So
The
there you
other
go.
thing about cock rings too is that
There you
they
go.
Thank
they're
you so
tight,
much.
it keeps you, like she said, it keeps you harder, longer, pumps up
There you go.
the penis.
Wait, let me see. So
Enjoy.
we have a. Let me see. Hold on.
Now, what if you don't need
Enjoy.
any phallic steroids?
No one
But
needs
it's not
anything.
phallic, it's just extra fun.
use it, and then this one for you.
Excuse me. Now, what are the candies that you have here?
That's just for y'all to enjoy. I don't know. Use it however you want.
As that's
Put
how I
it
get her
wherever
in the
you
mood.
want.
Give old Jolly around. So you got your jaws, your mouth ready, huh? Okay.
Well, how I get in the mood, I put a stack on top of my head and just dance.
Ah.
Hey, that'll get anybody in.
Okay, cool. We got the candy, the cock ring, and some green sauce for your pipe.
Hey, call it Ultimate Power.
Now, is this
Sauce.
FDA approved? Is this your
It's
own
my
recipe?
approved.
This East Oakland.
Is this your own
approved.
recipe?
It is my recipe. But it's all natural. Everything in there is natural.
Let
There's
me ask
nothing
you,
in there that's
how
like,
much-
Try it, let me know how.
Now, how much research did you have to do personally to make sure that this actually works?
What you saying?
How much research did she have to do to make sure that this works?
just a little.
Okay.
A little personally.
What you do? You rubbed it on the head like, oh shit. How did you do it? How you find out that it really worked? Because I'm gonna let you.
What if you
No,
just
I-
put
I-
it in the middle and not on the hole, so then you just got just a mid erection?
So your shit look like a close,
friendly.
a lip
Can't put
blunt.
it on the hole, that's gonna burn.
It's not. It's not gonna burn.
Oh,
There's
it's
nothing
not?
in there that's gonna. But there is a little bit of peppermint oil in there. A little bit of essential peppermint oil and some black peppercorn essential oil because you want it to have a little tingle.
Oh, so will it
It's all
tingle the
natural.
woman? Will it tingle the woman? Will she feel a tingle?
Yeah,
It won't be
she's gonna
uncomfortable
enjoy
to her.
it. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, you said it.
Shout out to Timmy Tim watching live. All
Ladies.
Detroit.
Hey.
Chico, Julian.
Come on, drop it.
RoyalGrowthEssentials.com if you want to order some.
Trying to-
But for the ladies, I don't put
You say growth? So it grows you as well?
Royal
Yes.
Growth.
RoyalGrowthEssentials.com. That's my company. But I don't put horny goat
Ray.
weed in for the ladies.
Hey.
Why not?
Ours is white. Because my friend said it had her clit hard for 2 days, and that's uncomfortable as a woman.
Well, maybe you should give it to women like over 50 and 60 then, you know? Help
They
them
can
get
buy
help,
it.
help Stella get her real groove back.
Real
50 and
groove.
60.
That's real uncomfortable. Like very.
She might say, damn, baby, let me get my 2 orders of this shit.
I got a comment.
Okay.
What's the comment?
Sister Ray says, I really think black men are uncomfortable sharing their sexual curiosities of toys, etc.
Yeah.
around other black
Agreed.
men for fear of being ridiculed.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. So just because I don't want to play with a dildo, I'm in fear.
But there's other toys besides dildos. Okay, so I also carry these in 40
Do they
colors.
make other toys with it when they start
That's the
doing
only way
this?
y'all carry the
No,
trunk.
let me tell you something about this.
Okay,
This
okay.
is amazing. This is amazing.
If you say so.
It is. It has.
What does it do?
Yeah, we'll turn it on so y'all can.
Is it a back massager?
It is. It's a massager
Okay.
and you don't know. It's clean.
But you can't use that to massage your back?
You can. Yeah, your neck. It's great. See, it's clean.
Mark
He
it
looked
down.
like.
He's like, oh.
But you can also use it to massage anywhere, and it feels like even if it's just in your hand.
Like your
it feels
knees and
good.
stuff?
Yeah, hold it.
Like your knees? Hands? If you got like carpal tunnel?
Yeah.
This is good.
Carpal
This
tunnel.
is good for your back, your lower back. Arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Thank
this
you.
thing real.
Put that on
legit.
tennis elbow.
So you take it. Now, do you hold it like a pen?
You
Like-
can,
You hold it
you
however
can
you want
put
to
it on
hold
you,
it. So you
put
can-
it on her.
No, it has to come with some sort of instructions. on how to hold
Hey,
it.
Imagination.
Put it
That's
with-
right.
yeah,
That's
because-
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Or you know
creative.
what else you could do?
So
I was a teen in the 80s. I don't got no imagination. Everything outside of the
Oh,
box
so
is out of
you can
pocket
put
to
that
me.
part in.
So you was coming out the 70s, and everybody did everything in the 70s.
Well, I was like
So-
3 feet tall in the 70s, so I
What
don't
part
really
you
know
got
what was
penetrated
happening.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't.
so
I mean, you can.
Well, you
but why
run.
would you?
No,
For
and
everybody-
I'm asking for the viewers. For the
Oh,
viewers.
okay, for the viewers, yes.
No,
So,
you don't
you can
penetrate.
penetrate her and then put it on any part. You can put it on your tank. Is that what y'all call the freeway?
I have no idea. I don't know.
You the
none of
sex
that is.
expert, you tell us.
I'm not a sex expert. Let me just put that disclaimer there. I'm just a Scorpio, so I don't know if that.
My son is Scorpio. He 8. You telling me he about to be a freak? That ain't what they telling me. I'm about to get ready. I'm gonna go buy
Wow.
some condoms today. Well, his 9th birthday. Here goes, son. This is a Uberine.
so
So yeah,
What do you
get you
guys-
one of these. It's 4 different.
How much does it
colors.
cost?
They're on sale for $30. They have 10 different speeds.
And you get
That
2
one
for
was
45, or how does this
2 for
work?
45.
Yeah, what if you have multiple girlfriends?
Then you
Or
have
is it,
to
or is
buy
it, or is it
chicken for
reusable?
$30.
Or is it reusable?
Don't do that.
No, I'm saying I'm
you
asking
could,
for
you
the.
can wash it.
I'm
This
asking
is-
for the
this
public.
This is silicone, and you can wash
That's
it.
nasty.
I mean, it is kind of nasty though for you to just be using it on multiple people.
Well,
But you
hell,
can. You can sterilize it and
Hell.
reuse it. I mean,
Women use their coochie on multiple people. Shit. They never stop nothing.
how
my
about that
God,
shit
he
hit
went there.
that shit hit different.
I mean, no comment, but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like sharing
With
a
no
toothbrush, I
sterilization.
guess.
It really
I don't know.
is. It really is. But
Love said, Jerry,
Yeah,
you
on
should
the
pretty
website.
much get ready, Pops. No Risha.
So you
I
guys,
don't know,
y'all
some
ain't
say
guys
Scorpios
use
and they
toys
not
at all?
freaks.
Y'all
Well, see,
never
we're-
use toys at all?
We're older gentlemen who might be considered stuck in our ways.
I don't like that.
That's unfortunate.
Now I'm open to an extent, just to an extent, because there's a thin line. Because women will try some stuff. Because I ain't gonna lie, I had a woman, and we got together sexually, and she told me, and she tried to talk me into it. This is why I say women are cold. She said, look, I'm gonna give you some head. I'm like, yeah, for sure. She said, but it'll really make it feel better if I stuck a finger in your ass.
No, but see, she could just really take that toy
She would
and put
start
it on your
telling me-
balls and give you head, and yeah, you'll never leave her.
Demonstration.
To the earlier comment,
That toy, you-
uncomfortable
you
because
have a
fear of being
smaller toy like a
ridiculed.
boob?
Nah, I'm just not into it.
Not at this
Yeah.
time. Oh, wait, I have
I'm
roses.
such a
I have
sab that I
roses.
don't care about
But
being
that's
ridiculed.
strictly fun.
Yeah, that's
It's just something that.
But
I'm
that's
not
just,
into.
it's just something where it's almost like where I mean, like I said, you could be
No,
open in a
no,
relationship, and if my woman want me to play with a toy with her, then yeah, we gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her what she want. Please it's sexy, but there's this thing with us, like he said, with older. We just kind of don't feel like you need anything else. You know what
Sometimes
I mean?
you
In the
do though
bedroom.
when it's the same partner and you guys kind of start getting sick of each other a little bit.
So
Kinda
so
bored.
word.
basically,
kinda
when a
bored.
woman bringing
Introduce-
toys in the bedroom, that means she ready to cheat.
Not
Oh, that
necessarily.
means you.
No,
Oh my
it's
God,
just-
Give you
fellas.
one last chance.
Fellas.
Step it up.
Not
Fellas.
necessarily,
That's
but-
your
Last
warning.
strike.
So, fellas,
No,
she's not being adventurous. She's just signaling you that you're boring her.
Get together. Get together.
You about to get replaced, partner.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
By a dude
Nah.
named
No,
Deshaun
but
cooking meat
seriously.
every Saturday.
No, but there's men that really are
No.
into toys and
The
they
thing-
like pleasing
Why?
their woman
Why?
and
'Cause they're
watching her
fun.
masturbate or do whatever. Like y'all
Well,
gotta
that's
be
different.
But let's check this
You
out.
said watching
So,
her masturbate.
what
What's
if-
his toy?
And I'm speaking hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
What if
Whatever.
you can get the job done without doing that shit? Do I still got to
What
do that to
if-
make it unboring?
Do you really feel like doing your finger like this?
Hey,
But what if? But,
it's
but what if he isn't
But
just?
I mean, what you a
I-
DJ now?
Y'all
but the
act
thing
like
is,
that,
Yeah, like
what you
that's
do
a lot
is,
of work. Just put the toy on it.
well, in the reference to toys with a woman, of course. I mean, you take it higher and higher with her, for sure. You know, there's nothing wrong with playing with toys with your woman. On her.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. See, we believe in gender roles.
Yeah,
My
speak
pronouns
that.
are
Your job.
They
He.
have toys for y'all too. Like they have the
No,
ones
they don't.
with the yes,
That doesn't
they do.
exist. Nope.
Yes, they do.
No, it
They
doesn't
have the
exist. That's
sleeves.
not true. They made that
they
up.
have- I used to sell the toys.
Pocket
I know.
pussies.
No, they lied. They made that up.
Y'all don't use those? That's
No.
not. I don't know.
Why would
Because
we?
if y'all like
I
it,
don't need-
I'll put it in my
Nah,
shop.
I don't need
Why
nothing
would
like
we?
that.
I don't know. Because
what?
you might be sick of doing
I mean,
it, but
yeah.
just
Well, I'm
get
a
you
different
some
type of
ultimate
guy.
power sauce, and then yeah.
I'm a different
No,
type of
no.
guy.
So
I'm-
these
I'm a-
pocket pussies, do
Paul
you like?
Newman.
Do
I
you
don't know.
like? How do you like? Where do you even store that thing? Like on top
The
of the
same
TV?
place you put your lotion or
Where you put your
Baby
condom.
So right by the
whatever.
lotion and the baby oil.
Whatever.
Okay.
So you telling me that you got a Fifi on the go?
Yeah.
they have those. Yeah.
I'm old school. I had
Yeah,
a Fifi.
yeah.
I don't know about you. I had a Fifi.
And is it like? You know,
Jack off
you
and
can't
get
drive and
it.
talk on the.
That's it.
A Fifi
And
is
is there
not
like-
a situation where
Like
you
let's
ain't gonna
say
get
if
no
you,
sex. You
like
gotta
you
make
know
your
if you
own
get
sex
pulled over
toy.
and you're talking on the phone,
Oh.
you'll get a ticket.
What's
So
it
if you
made
get
out of?
pulled over and you're using that, what would they do?
How would I know? I don't know the law.
Oh.
You take a plastic
I'm
glove.
cool.
Folks, don't try this at home unless
Nah,
you
tell
really
us,
need
though.
it.
We
So
out
you know
there.
how to make a
You take a
homemade
plastic.
version.
You take a plastic glove, and you take 2 of your tube socks. Right? You put the glove in there. You roll it down. You put your lotion in there, and you got you a Fifi. You got you a friend to the end. You just put that
The
motherfucker
homemade
on
toy-
and
do
do what
it
you
and
do.
Love in the
DIY
comments says put them in
toy.
your store, sis.
That's real inventive. Who said?
Yeah, you should probably patent that
They said
idea.
put what?
Oh no, the brothers
your money,
they doing
man.
it every day. Trust me.
Get your money,
It
man.
got so
what
bad
in
we
my
used to roll our
store,
mattress
Carol?
up and do it.
He said.
Oh,
Can we drink to
that's
that?
unfortunate.
Can we all do a
Cheers.
shot to that, please? Because that
Sure.
was yeah. Cheers.
One
Cheers
question
to the homemade pocket pussy.
to the homemade pocket pussy. That's where they got it from. Why
I
you still
believe
got
in
it?
everybody
Yeah,
should
it
be
is.
free, but if I come to one of my homies' house and I use the bathroom and right next to the lotion is a pocket
It's a
pussy,
sock with a.
I'm not gonna necessarily bring it up, but I will be judging.
No, I mean mind your
Can't
business.
judge.
Gosh,
So what
that's the
happened?
problem right there. That's the
What?
problem is why people are
That's
so
that ridicule
inhibited.
he was talking
because
about?
yes, it's
Because
too much
what?
judgment. Like let people enjoy themselves.
Oh, I mean, I'm people do what they want. That's
What
all
happened if I
don't
mix
care.
both of these? If I put that on and use that on?
I'm good on what I'm good on.
Yes, Ray. Yes, Ray. Unfortunately,
That was
that's
Jolly
what
Rancher.
that's what time it is.
And
Do you
Jolly
think that's
Rancher.
just in the black community that everybody
Yes.
just saw hella hush hush
I think so.
about it?
Because I think in
Yeah.
the white community, I think they're a little bit more open. But I don't know. I can't speak for them.
So all my
I only can
white
speak for us.
coworkers are
Wow,
Giving us
punching
the Kool-Aid.
butt plugs.
Yeah, for sure.
Giving up the cooler.
I'm cool.
Cause I mean, I used to sell toys too, and all my pleasure parties that I did, it was completely different. When I did like with my the others, I guess you could say, it was different. Like they was in it, they was like, what does that do? What's this and this? But when I did it for black people, everybody was like really stiff. Nobody wanted to let anybody else know they were interested. Then afterwards, everybody wanted to hit me up about stuff. So it was just kind of like, y'all all here, so obviously we all here for the same reason. But that's just unfortunate. I mean, that our culture is like that. I don't know if it's because, I don't know why we're so secretive about
Like I
our
said,
sexuality and stuff like that. Why does it look that
No
way?
don't
secret
know
to
why.
me.
Yeah,
I'm
why
going
is
in
that?
public.
Sure.
There's no ass play cracking over here.
We didn't.
None.
We didn't even
You
say
say
that.
You'll be taken care of. You'll get more jisms than I do. Trust me. But
And I'm an
I know
ally
that's
to
right.
the LG.
LGBTQ+.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I mean, everybody live.
Everybody
I'm
do
just,
what they
it's
do.
not cracking with me though. But hey, everybody should live. how they feel. Because you only got to,
No
you only,
qualms against no
because
breed.
none of us,
life.
let me give y'all a news flash. This thing that we live in life,
None of us make it out.
none of us are going to make it out at the end. We're all going to kick the bucket. So if you got a particular feeling, if you want to stick something up your butt and jump off Niagara Falls,
Do it.
please, blood, do that. But just make sure you let me know so I can be there to film that shit. But, you know, but at the end of the day, everybody should live and be free. But, and I don't know if it's a product of the environment that I was raised in and the standards, this and that, but certain shit I can't even fathom.
It's
Get
just
down
not a part
with,
of our culture.
and
I
the
think.
people that I rock with, I can't
no
even
culture.
fathom them getting down like that. And if I found out they got down like that, I would be probably looking at them like, damn, blood, I don't know you at all.
But why though?
Let me
Why
read-
judge?
Yeah, like that's still.
It's
your
not
partner,
necessarily judgment, but
nothing
I mean, our
I don't
brains
judge
are like
nobody.
computers.
all
We
the
have so
women that
much
they mess with,
programming
though.
put into it that
So do.
that the
Way to
output
keep it
is
to
who
the
we
secret.
are. And like I said,
So
certain shit I just can't fathom myself rocking with, and I can't fathom the people that I rock with getting down
Well,
like
you
that.
shouldn't be thinking
Yeah, you
about your
shouldn't.
homies anyway.
Not really,
I
to
don't
tell the
care
truth.
who do what. This,
You know,
this shit ain't
No,
happening.
no,
That's
because
right.
This
as a
shit ain't
man, what
happening with
happens
me. That's
is,
the end of that.
if we all
There's-
going out, say
not
us
a-
three, and we got another brother, and we all going out, you know, we doing man shit, whatever, we go, you know, we going out, and then we find out that our brother he gay, right?
Yeah.
Or he, you know what I'm saying, he like penis.
That means we don't
Now-
really know him.
We didn't know him like we thought we did. Plus, that means that our interests are different than what he's interested in.
So there's no competition. You don't have to worry
No,
about
it's
that.
not. It
But
ain't
that
none of
means that he's been wearing a disguise around us this whole
Yeah,
time.
he's never been himself. His
And here
true
go the
self.
thing.
But aside from liking penis, is it okay for him to maybe want a finger in
He
his
can
from
like
his
shit
woman?
on-
Not
He can do
necessarily
that.
Hell, he
so.
getting the dick.
And
Hell,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you
get the
why. Even
Middle
though
finger, shit.
I put you
You
like
skipping
this,
that stage.
even though I'm 20 years removed from being in say a situation where I might be like, "Hey, blood, we gotta get the strap and we gotta go through there," or "Hey, blood, these niggas is coming."
Which
Whoop
strap?
de whoop.
Oh,
The gun strap.
Okay.
Even though I'm 20 years removed from
one
that
with the
life,
ribs.
and that's not reality to me,
One with the trigger.
that's
Got it.
still a part of my mind. So I need to know if I'm really rocking with you. I need to really know who you are. I really need to know that if it's
That
Won't
doesn't
be
change
down.
anything.
no,
yeah.
no, it does change because
One
you go to
doesn't have
that.
anything to do with
Because
it.
if I really rock with you, then basically your life is in my hands, my life is in your hands. So I got to really know who I'm fucking with. And if you was actually a complete opposite of what you portraying to be, then I don't know
Well,
who
yeah,
you
'cause
are.
that's a
So I
liar.
can't fuck with you.
But
But that's
can
a sexual
somebody
purpose.
be open with you and you still accept them because maybe our attitudes are creating liars because we're not accepting people for who they
But
are.
if he's the type of person that I would rock with off top, he'll tell me, "Hey, blood, just so you know, so don't be no shock. This how I get down, man."
Would you
so
still rock with him
if
though?
you got,
Yeah.
if we done formed a bond, we've been out there on some do or die shit like
Yeah,
that.
that's my
I'm gonna be
partner.
like, "Oh man, my partner be on some weirdo shit sometimes, but that's still my
For
folks."
sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's no judgment.
Yeah.
People.
Like if somebody came in here right now and was standing in
That's
this
the problem.
doorway talking about they
Everybody
gonna
wanna
do
judge.
something to me, I know
But I
Lucky
don't-
wouldn't have a hesitation to get busy on my behalf. You see what I'm saying? And if somebody showed up in that doorway right now talking about they gonna do something to Lucky, I wouldn't have no hesitation to be trying to hit him with this mic or something to try to save him. It wouldn't be no, "Oh, blood, that ain't got nothing to do with me," and walk out.
But that has nothing
But me and this
to
man
do
done
with
rocked together
sexual
for years, so
preference.
I know. So if he come and suddenly spring some other shit on me, I'm gonna be like, "Blood, I don't really know you." So if it's time to get
I
out,
don't agree.
maybe you're not the dude I thought you was.
No, he's still lucky. He's still lucky. He's still gonna shoot for you, and he might shoot.
Oh, you're funny.
well, first.
Oh,
of all,
you're funny.
how did I get
Oh,
to be-
you're funny.
Lucky ain't doing no more shooting. There's nobody. Nigga. Lucky did
Oh,
it time.
Sorry.
so
I don't know.
here you go. Here's a comment.
Oh, she's
Julie-
funny.
Julian says, "So what y'all think gonna happen to the dude who plays for the Red?"
He was slick with it.
Dude, that's not wow.
Now, let's be honest. And
He
let's
waited
get,
till he was in there.
he did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
He waited
for
till
sure.
He
he
secured
signed
the
his
bag,
check.
as they say.
He did like a bad bitch supposed to, goddammit. He
secured
waited
the
till
bag.
money dropped. That motherfucker went where the money reside, where the money reside. He signed that check, put that uni on, and said, "I'm gay as a motherfucker." And his jersey is selling #1. Now, there was a little black boy who was in college that came
You
out
know that
gay.
49ers fans
Sam
buying the
Mitchell.
jerseys to send them to their Raiders
Oh,
fans.
that's
friends.
hey. Somebody posted some cold shit to one of that meme, dude. I was like, man, that's just
Because the
wild.
little brother, he came out in college And
they cut his water off.
they killed him. That was it, man. That was it. Now, if he had a deal
because
like,
of the image.
well, here's the
It
deal.
shouldn't
You gotta
matter.
understand
It
this.
doesn't affect the way he
People be who
plays.
they
We
be.
are there today, but as a man, now I know we open and all that, but as a man, just a black man, we are the strongest men on the planet,
Yes.
and we know, as being the strongest men on the planet, that they have comprised so many plots and plans to weaken us as men.
That we
Now,
can't
the
even
woman-
entertain appearing weak.
Absolutely.
even entertain
Now the
it.
woman, I'm not saying you weak, but we all agree that the woman is the weaker vessel.
Even though
The
they're
woman
not,
is the weaker
babies?
vessel.
but we have agreed
Can
to
you
that
have
in our
babies?
societal contract.
Can you open up a can of pickles without help?
Yes.
Bro.
All right then.
Nah.
I don't need no man. Can you open a jar of pickles?
I ain't never said I don't need no man.
No, but here's the deal.
Yeah, I ain't saying that, but I don't know about weaker, but different.
A weaker vessel. Women
I
are a
don't
weaker
know.
vessel.
You know what the
I
funniest
don't
thing
know
though
what
about dude is
Women are a
that
weaker vessel. I'm gonna take
is-
it back to the '60s. Women should have stayed in the house.
You-
Soon as women decide to leave out the house, now we got killings every month.
Yeah.
Everybody in jail. Baby daddy.
Basically, it's
I don't
all
know.
women's
I
fault.
mean, that's
Yeah.
that's because no one's at home with the kids and they're at daycare.
Nope, you
and no
introduced
one's
that dildo to
watching.
partner. He ain't like that shit. He left.
and now they went kill somebody.
Yeah, because you
And
said
his
he
kids
wasn't
didn't
open
have a
enough.
daddy and they went kill somebody. But let me
He
tell you
is
the funny
emotional
thing
'cause
about
he really
partner.
wanted it.
Partner, you know, I used to run in those NFL circles. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point I wanted to be a sports agent. And let me tell you something. Dude ain't by far the first gay person
Hell
in the NFL.
no.
At all.
Uh,
The dude who came out for the Raiders. There's been
hell
many
no.
players in the NFL that
They
they all
say
they
that.
Yeah,
We
that
know
shit
that.
was on 30 for 30.
but there have been many players in the NFL that their teammates all knew that they were gay.
Yeah.
Duh.
And it was,
And it didn't affect the way
it
they
was
played.
within the locker room. So
So-
dude going public makes me think maybe he was being exposed
Agenda.
or something that because he's not the first gay player. Just no one thought it was advantageous to go to the media and say, "Hey, I'm gay." I put it to you like this: when the Miami
It
Heat,
wasn't accepted.
when the
It's
Miami
accepted
Heat,
now.
when LeBron was playing for the Miami Heat and they were winning their championships, there was a player on the team who used to bring his boyfriend to events.
There's probably a lot
Yeah.
of them.
He wasn't a starter, but he definitely got time, and he got 2 rings with them. And he literally, they'd be in the club, and dude would be there with his boyfriend, and nobody tripped. So there's been
Yeah, but
players
it's
that
all
were
about-
Dennis
they
Rodman
were
wrote a book
gay.
about being gender fluid a long
Yeah.
time ago.
So I don't know why.
Well, you gotta
I don't know what possessed dude to suddenly
Because
may
it's
hold a
about
press
image.
conference.
Because
Yeah.
it's about image and attention. Because not just because I'm a Raider fan, but we have
We're
this
Raider fans,
hardcore image. Now, hypothetically speaking, if somebody from the 49ers came out and said that, would we be surprised?
No.
Absolutely not. But because it's the Raiders,
We
I
like-
mean, I was like,
some bullshit.
Like, wait a minute.
it's a big deal. we like, oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Any Niner
got that
fans
patch
in
on
here?
his eye.
I'm
That's
sorry.
why y'all should have moved the
That was
baby.
domestic violence.
Any
I'm not
Niner
a
fans in the
fan.
building?
Yeah, that's just.
But that's just, I
They
mean,
would've
it's all
said,
about
"Hey."
attention.
Hey,
But how do we get from toys to that? And
I don't know. Interesting transition.
Exactly. So,
but I mean, but it all goes apart of sex
It's all
and
the same
intimacy
thing.
and this
That's all
and that,
the
and
same
what
thing.
we're
Yeah.
open to and
Enough
what's
of that.
acceptable.
enough of that road.
Enough of that.
Enough of that road.
All right.
Now back to
I have
Deshaun.
a
Now
question.
Deshaun, let me ask you this: Would you
He's
use
gonna hit you with a
Why?
whopper.
Would you be interested in using one of these rings? Why or why not? But you need me to check it out.
Ooh, on the
No.
spot.
Yeah, show the camera.
Ooh,
Yeah,
on
show
the
the
spot.
He said no.
don't
no.
be shocked.
No, I'm saying you
it's
don't
pink?
need to pull it out.
No, I
Oh,
want the
okay.
camera
Because
to see.
the
Is it
women, you
because
know,
it's
they in here
pink?
talking about
No.
we ain't being open enough. So, brother, I want to make sure that they just dessert.
So no, you would not be open to. Hello.
I mean,
No.
You wouldn't be
When-
open to
I
use it. Here y'all go. This is what it is right here. You better hope the kids don't get it. This ain't nothing. This ain't no teething.
That
I'm
is not a
the-
teething ring.
Not a teething ring, goddamn it. Just keep it out away from the kids.
Nah,
Keep
the
it out.
teething ring.
I'm just
They
going to
don't
go ahead
teeter
on and
ring.
be all the way vulnerable.
You
Can I
wanna
be
do
okay? Can I be vulnerable, brother?
Go for it.
I'm going to be all the way vulnerable and just give y'all some real talk right now on
use this
Beyonce's
slap.
internet.
Hey.
Use all this
The
shit.
reason why I would
Church
be
candy?
not necessarily inclined to use cock rings and all that type of stuff
Uh-huh.
is because the stigma to me always growing up is that if you needed that type of stuff, that meant you needed help and you was not performing
Adequate.
at a high enough level. And so and now that I'm getting up in age, I would think that if someone introduced those things to me, that would be a subliminal way of them saying that I'm not getting the job done, and that would probably crush me as a male. Even though I know reality is I'm not 21, I'm not 25 anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't hit the gym like I should, and I eat all the pork chops.
Okay.
So I understand that I'm probably not bringing it the same as I brought it in 1996.
So why wouldn't you want to go back to 96?
But I still don't want someone saying,
Fuck it,
"Here, brother, you need to get on this step ladder to reach the ceiling." Like my male ego can't take that.
All that is
But where do you?
enhancement.
Here's the
That's
thing.
what you got.
I'd rather
Speaking on
just
the
go
ego.
get a boyfriend that tell me I'm not bringing
Here's
it.
my
Hell no.
answer. But speaking
I'm
on
with
it,
major.
All right, take
I'm
a
just
shot
saying.
to
So,
that.
speaking on the ego of it though, but where does the concept of you getting her, you taking her there, so you just like, it ain't about me and my ego. It's about her and making sure she reach
The
some
pleasure.
plateaus.
Some
Because at the end of the
plateaus.
day, because here I'm gonna tell you something. You want to, at the end of the day, this is just real spit. You want to be the reason why she touches herself at 3 a.m. Whether she's with her dude, by herself, she's sitting at her desk doing some work, typing, and just that thought go by that. Yeah, just
But
saying. At the end of the day,
male ego
Now,
is
that's the
everything.
ego.
Male
That's
ego,
a good ego.
Male
That's a
ego,
good ego.
male ego is the reason why you don't drive a 1999 Malibu and live in the projects. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Male ego, we want to conquer, we want to achieve, we want to be viewed as a larger than life figure. So when someone says,
Why not be
"Hey,
the
you
best?
need a little help, brother,"
But what if they're not saying
why not be the
you
reminder?
need a little help? But what if they're just saying let's have extra fun?
Right.
It's like when somebody offer you a mint. Does that mean your breath stank, or they could be
It not all,
encouraged?
yeah.
Both situations.
Right.
Either you need it
I mean-
or just.
Yeah, because
I know
like
mints are delicious.
like Pharaoh said that he won't use these. Well, me personally, the ring and you talking about you got some stay hard. I mean, I'm gonna try both of them.
Y'all buy them gas station pills. Y'all
Oh, nobody buy no gas station
Who's y'all?
They keep saying
Somebody's on the little
the
mineral.
men you mess
No,
with.
I'm
Let's be
saying
honest.
general.
Y'all would never admit it. Y'all don't
Absolutely
never want to
not.
admit it.
You know what I will
Absolutely not.
admit?
And
Y'all
don't.
ain't being
You know what I
curious.
will
Don't try
admit?
to
I will
stop
admit-
it.
I
Don't
will
admit it
admit
because I
it
want to
here.
look at you. I don't want to look at you differently.
Nope, you ain't
I
gotta
don't
look at
wanna
me
look at
different.
you
Hell, I'm
like-
already
you
using
feel-
I'm not
you.
judging.
But when you got the little lubricant, she's not gonna look at you different because she's just gonna be like, "Oh, it's lube, okay."
That's
For
different.
sure.
But when you using them pills to get, I ain't never used
Yeah,
them.
don't
But
tell
I
me.
will tell you what I did you.
I'm gonna look at you.
I just can't-
I will
like-
put this on
So-
everything I love. I met a woman, and we were having sex, and I know I'm not short. I might not be the longest brother, but nigga, I ain't short. I handle my business right. Her, man, let me tell you, her studio was wide open. She had about 3 rooms. She had wet media meat with fire meat. She had all of it, fly media, all put together, strung together. Her little canal was a canal.
Yeah, it'd
Oh.
be like
So
that.
I went
Okay,
and
I'm
got
a
me
little
some
slow. I'm caught
extend.
up.
She had her pussy was blew out. Anyway, that motherfucker blew to smithereens, man.
Yeah, the
Oh,
rejuvenation.
she needed the
It was blue out or it was
rejuvenation.
genetics?
That's
You know what? It could have been
both.
genetic.
Because you know when you
This
run into
motherfucker
them
long,
5
man.
foot, 102-pound chicks, and all of a sudden, you know the little
know
niggas,
her?
you know the little skinny, skinny ones. You be like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
No, that's what he just described.
Oh, man.
He like, oh, you know her.
You was over there last night, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was your
You know,
charge
some
to
people
leave?
think that's a stereotype, but all these little petite chicks, and
The
you
little
in there, you
petite
be
chicks,
sitting
they
there
coochie
like,
long and
come on
long.
now, baby. At least fake moan for me. Make me feel good about
No,
myself.
seriously,
you know?
because when woman
That's
has
where
sex,
Kegels come in.
when a woman ain't had
That's what
sex in a
that bitch
minute
ain't
and a
doing.
man about to penetrate, you get that little, ooh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, you got to get a little, you know what I'm saying? I just went, ooh. I said, ooh, wait a minute. You said it's been how long?
A water park.
Somebody lied.
Slid
I went and
right
got
on
me
Yes,
some
sir,
extends.
Maurice. Yes, sir.
I went and
At
got
the end
some
of the day,
extends.
just do
What's
that. Everything's
extends?
cool.
To make it
Extends
the pill.
is no, not the pill. I got the little. It's like a 5. It looks like a 5-hour every drink, right? You get about two for $6. You get to make your dick long for $6. That's how I was
Does that
looking at
work?
it. Well, shit. Her shit felt tight after that.
Really?
Hell yeah. I was like, ooh, I'm a
So
fan.
it
Cause
makes
see,
sense.
we gotta put in work. See,
It
there ain't no
puts
doc,
you
there ain't no
on.
Dr. Miami for dudes.
Extends.
Oh, I am a fan
Yes,
of
there is.
extends.
No, there ain't no Dr. Miami
Yes,
for
there
dudes.
is.
She be like, ooh, you
They're-
real
they're
good. I be like, that's
adding
dope. This
things.
$6 is worth it.
No,
Yeah.
who?
They got
What kind of
some
nut would do that?
footage.
You ain't operating on nothing. Whatever the good Lord said, that's it for you, Pharaoh, then that's it. And we should, amen. We shall abide by what he
You
Work
know
it
did.
with
you can
what
get
you got.
additional things added. Don't listen to Pharaoh if you want an extra long. Or
Don't you be no
you want
fool.
to resize, you go
But
resize.
Don't you
Don't
be
even
no
know
fool to
that.
go down there and let
They
that man
don't.
cut on you.
Go
really
out there
don't.
looking like
I don't
you
know.
I could go to
I don't know
Dr.
mushroom
Amy
from
and
Mario
get
I don't
Bros.
know. Let me say this. Let me
I don't
say
know
this,
if it's still
fellas.
gonna work the
Let me
same.
say this,
I can get
fellas.
extra
Y'all
length.
saying all that stuff, but really
Speak on
size
it.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
You can have the biggest penis in the world, but still
Okay.
not know how to fuck.
Yeah,
You
they
can have
say
the
that.
smallest.
The-
No, that's real
Fellas,
talk.
don't y'all listen to that
And-
shit.
Hold on.
She
But
rather
Wait,
teach
hold
a
on.
nigga with a big penis how to fuck than
No.
take a little.
And if
Some
your
of them
shit
that's
is
too
big,
big.
nobody
gotta
I don't
listen
want
to
it
it.
too big.
Exactly.
I don't want
if
it
your
to be
shit
like
is
Pull up to the
big,
room with
you're
your dick
not
missing.
getting pussy
Yeah.
like that because
So-
you hurting inside.
Hey,
What's
man,
wrong
hey,
with that?
it ain't about the size,
So the
right?
question-
No, this
Yeah.
is real talk.
Yeah,
Ain't
no,
nobody,
it's
no,
Exactly.
no.
So the question
That nigga left
is,
most of his
There's
man
a
at the
perfect
park.
size, and anything over that is like
so the question is, does the bottom need to be hit?
Huh?
not often. That's how
That's the what?
That little
kidney
piece of,
infection,
it's a little, let me
bladder
tell you.
infections.
Now,
Like
in
that's
a-
how we get.
In a woman's vagina, right? Say it's like this, hypothetically.
Dr.
because-
Lucky with the anatomy lesson.
Oh yeah, I spent enough
Stop
time
saying
watching
the
all
bottom.
this shit. The woman's the vagina is only about 5 inches long anyway. Only about
3 or
5.
4 inches.
3 or 4 inches with about 5, right? Now it's this little space in the back, and a man when he hit it, you go through it, you be like, ooh, it's a new door. If you sit long enough, you be like, ooh, it's a new pussy. You like, nigga, ain't nobody been back here. This is a new pussy.
Are you explaining to these women how their vaginas
Yeah,
are
we already
built?
kind of know.
Yeah, you know, because when he hit that part, that's when your ass gets sprung, and you don't want to leave him alone.
This is classic.
That shit makes
This
you
is,
go
hey,
crazy.
this is classic
Stay
mansplaining.
back there though.
No,
Now this
Like,
is
I
what
don't
they
want
call
him hitting it
mansplaining.
repeated.
That's the
This man
Yes.
is literally
You gotta
explaining
knock
to
it
women
down.
how
Yeah.
vaginas
How
work.
our vaginas are
So,
situated.
It's about
Thank
how
you.
you work with it though. Like
So the
this,
key-
it don't matter.
Don't keep
'Cause
hitting
you
that
can-
shit. That hurts.
That's
Ouch.
thank you. Yeah, that's not fun.
That's uncomfortable.
Okay, so I just need to hit the bottom to show you that I
Like,
can get
yeah,
there
I just
and
have-
then ease
And
up.
then just pull
That's
back.
a few strokes. Stop.
Yeah.
But even if you got a little dick,
It's like beating up the bully
you
in
can still
school.
work
Sometimes
it
you ain't
out.
gotta fight no more after that. You just gotta
Just hit
let
it one
niggas
time.
know. You just gotta let niggas know one time what's happening with you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all,
You gotta hit it so good that she make that phone call after sex.
like I said,
What's the phone call?
Oh, well, after he finished hitting it, you be like, girl.
You know that phone call, because if you
Ooh.
don't get it, you know that phone call. Like, girl, you know, girl, this nigga was up here
Girl,
struggling, struggling.
Right.
BJ TV, bitch.
No,
I'm
if,
on
if she's talking about you, that mean your shit weak.
On
Because if it's really good, she ain't gonna tell nobody because she
she
don't
don't
want
want
to share.
nobody
That's
having
real.
that shit.
Actually, it's a different in 2020. In
Tell her.
2020,
Nah,
if you hit it right, when you come home,
tell
she's
all
gonna
her partners.
not only
See,
she gonna
you
tell
old
her
school.
partner, she
Oh,
gonna
I
say,
must be old
she
school.
gonna
You
say,
old school. You
oh,
old
I got
school.
a present for you in the room. And you be like, oh, what's
Yeah.
in the room? You open up the room.
It's her partner.
and, hey.
Hell yeah, man, these chicks these days is crazy. They try to pass you
If-
around like a blunt.
Exactly. If she ain't never passed you, if she
Hell
ain't
yeah.
never said my homegirl said
Hell
what's
nah.
up with you, you're not hitting it correctly.
They be doing it yada yada, fuck these niggas, yada yada yada. You like,
No,
yeah.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not doing no threesome.
Yeah,
if he's
no.
not letting me get a threesome with 2 dudes,
Oh, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
absolutely not
whoa.
doing that.
Now, why would you go against the natural order of things?
How was
That's
that
that's not
unnatural?
natural.
Who said the Bible?
Huh?
Who said that wasn't the natural?
Uh oh, here we
Go
go.
and commit. That's the natural order of things.
2 women is natural?
Actually, what Solomon had like 700.
And there were some queens in there too. I'm sure they
Yes,
have
y'all
more
are
than,
queens. Now go
Yeah.
get your partner.
There was some rules.
Now go your partner.
Female
That's
rules.
what's up.
I'm sure
That's
they
why
had
in
more than
church.
just
Yeah.
one.
Nah.
Yeah, see, that's the Western restriction that they placed upon the black man. in
And there should
America.
not be any restrictions when it comes to sex. It should just be whatever you want it to be.
Mm,
Whatever you guys agree on.
mm,
Whatever you can handle.
mm,
Handle is the key
Mm.
word.
mm.
Be handled. Teddy
You
bear.
got that smirk, brother. Tell us what you. Come on, talk
Speak
to
on
us,
it. He
man.
been real quiet
I
today.
know, that's not
Ooh.
usual.
So,
Who made them? Who made that cake? Give him a
Love
shout
said,
out.
hell
'cause
no.
You real quiet. He said
We-
nah.
good.
No 2 dudes and a girl. If that's what she wanted, you wouldn't do it.
That's
What
against
happened?
the natural order.
If your chick was
Nah.
like,
We're not
I want
saying
to
y'all gotta
with,
do anything.
with 2 dudes, would you do it?
So my chick that I've been fucking on religiously, all of a sudden,
Amen.
Yes.
She just out of the blue.
Y'all got this poor man flabbergasted.
I
He's
know,
It ain't out the blue.
but
He's
you
stuck.
expect
It
I'll
ain't
tell
out
you.
the blue.
but y'all expecting her to give
No.
us a
I thought
threesome.
That's the thing. See, the key words was I don't expect her, so I would never pressure her. But
Hell no.
there's something about some women, not all, because I'm not going to be broad, but there's about some women's inclination of, you know what, let me please this man. Let me do whatever. Let me do something extra. And she will introduce it. In fact, let that be a tip to you, fellas.
What'd you say?
Don't you ever bring up to her a threesome. Don't you ever suggest to her or show up with that. You let it be organic. Let that be her idea. You know what I'm saying? Let that be something that she wants to do. Because trust me, if she with the shit, you will know.
Pretty much.
And if
What you
she's
mean
not
if
with
she
the
with the
shit
shit?
and you get to suggest it, she might go along with it, but she gonna have a resentment towards you over it.
Okay.
You know?
I'm trying to think of that.
I'm gonna just sip my tea.
Sean, what's up?
Y'all acting
Me too.
brand new.
So,
No, we
have
ain't brand new.
nothing
You
to
just
add.
said you just told me that my girlfriend that I
I
didn't
just gave you a
a
hypothetical.
scenario. My girlfriend,
You
I've
didn't
been
like
breaking
that
my
scenario.
That
back
poor man,
off.
he pictured it in his
Wanna
head.
add
Now
it.
he's
Well,
devastated.
no, because I actually had a buddy. Like I said, I'm a comedian, man. So I travel. I hit different states. I be everywhere, and I got a lot of people and a lot of friends in different places. And a lot of my brothers I meet, black, white, whatever. They're a lot of them a whole lot more open minded than I am, but we're still friends to this day. I had a buddy, and his girl wanted a threesome with another guy. Fucked me up because I'm like, how could she fantasize enough about another man that she want to fuck on him? And she wants you to be there while she fuck on this dude, right? So this is some boss bitch shit. So I'm like, wait a minute, well, did you do it? He said, yeah, because he wanted to please his woman.
Okay.
He lost his woman.
Oh.
Well, that's
He lost his woman, and I found out that a lot of women have threesomes trying to please their man, and they lose their man. You can have a threesome, and
Trust
you
me,
find
baby, you
out
ain't gonna
only
lose me.
That like my boy, he had a
only
threesome.
open up doors
She
that
picked out the dude, and the
that you
dude
need
was
to
a
open.
stripper. He happened to be a dancer that did one of her friends' parties. The nigga name was Big Dick Malik.
hey Malik.
The nigga named Big Dick Malik. First of all, how you got Big Dick Malik coming to the house? You know what the nigga
Yeah,
brain.
like she not playing fair. It's
Yeah,
like,
she wasn't.
like if I mean, she tell me, okay, you want to have a threesome, and I be like, oh yeah, bring Beyonce in this motherfucker. See, I'm going to the A-list. She can't compete. No. See, I'm gonna be like, if she regular, she grew up in the Ville, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, Sobrani or something, then I'm bringing somebody. I'm gonna suggest somebody that also grew up in Sobrani.
So
I'm not gonna bring in a platinum
The extra
artist.
per- yeah,
So
the
if
extra
I
person
was
can't
to
be
be
better.
flexible and be like, yeah,
They
you
gotta
can bring
be
in a dude, you gotta bring in a dude on my level. You gotta have a little bit of a pop belly.
bring in mid-level talent.
Yeah, you gotta have a pop belly. You know, you gotta drive a regular sedan.
Hell no,
You know what I'm saying? You can't bring in. You can't be like, oh, I can get a dude, and then you bring in Malik. That's like bringing in a special
But
guest
maybe
star.
that's how she looks at you. Maybe in her eyes, you are
My
the
ass.
Yeah, but when me and Malik is standing there, she ain't gonna look like we ain't gonna look the same. So come on now.
We don't
She
be
done
tripping
brought
off
Idris
She
that.
gotta
Elba
keep
to the
it.
party.
No, she gotta keep it fair.
And why you keep
got-
rubbing
you know.
on that nigga?
Yeah.
Let's let you
pay
beauty
me.
In
out.
fact, she got to bring his medical report. He got to have high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. You know what I'm saying?
I hate
I need a level playing field. If he outperform me, then he just outperform me. I don't want to be sitting there and be like, you know what, fuck it, y'all do y'all. I'm
But
going to
I'm
the
sure
store.
women think that.
Like, I don't want to be present. I don't want to witness it. Like, you don't want to see your girl get gorilla smashed while you stand there out of breath and sit there like, all right, blood, tap out, man. You know, you don't want to
But
see that
that's when you
shit.
set boundaries. That's when you say rules. That's when you say, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that. I mean,
Gotta have
no.
safe words. I'm
Yeah.
talking like I know.
The safe word is,
oh.
why the fuck you go get this nigga? What you saying?
So
That's the
would
safe
you
word.
rather pick then? When she said, I'll let you pick.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, what's that dude that used to do them Gotham videos, Welvin? Yeah, I bring that.
I'm
Yeah, I
cool.
bring it
Not
Welvin.
Welvin.
We not.
If you want to play, let's play.
You just gonna go get a crackhead.
You said you
Yeah,
wanted threesome shit.
yeah.
He in Vegas right now on the strip.
I don't know about
He
all
in
these.
Vegas right now.
I don't know about all
Partner.
these stipulations. Here go Welvin, baby. I came
So-
through on my end. Y'all get it cracking.
That's right. Let's go.
Yuck.
That's out of pocket.
Be
y'all.
careful
you
what
gotta
you
make
ask
it,
for.
You gotta make it worth the while.
So y'all would go that route with y'all mates?
No,
I don't
not
know.
unless I get what I want. Absolutely not.
So what if, let's just hypothetically speaking, what if me and you in a relationship, I'm your man, you like, ooh, you little charmer, ooh, you little thick thing, we doing our do. And you say, ooh, I want another man in the room with us. Is that what you into? That's what you would do? That's what you into, kind of like?
I mean, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
But
what about polygamy? You be down
No,
for two dudes?
absolutely not.
Would you be down for me, like I said, we together, I can have another chick?
If we're in an open relationship.
Oh,
No, I want to be open. I want another chick, and I want you to sit down and cook for us.
Absolutely not.
You take your little
I
thick
mean,
ass
The
in the
main,
room.
the other chick
Sarah,
gotta do everything.
Tell her, take your
No,
thick ass in the room.
I'm territorial.
Who's the main?
Huh?
It gotta be rules. Who's the main? Because
Oh, she the bottom.
Who's
She
the
the
main
bottom
chick?
You're the bottom bitch.
So if you bringing in somebody else, I'm not doing anything for her. She has to do everything for me.
Fuck that bitch. She ain't coming. That's period. That fuck her. No.
I want you in a
What she
two-piece
said.
with some furry slippers
No.
on, goddammit.
But fuck
Every
that
day.
shit. I'm just not set up like that. But however, I'd rather do an open relationship. You do your thing, keep it out my face, and like on The Shy, right? I don't know if y'all watched that show.
Yeah, but that was unfair.
No, that
Because
was
he was
totally
banging
fair.
random skanks and she was banging the man.
That's how it's always
Hey,
gonna be.
You feel me?
That's how it's always gonna be.
No, that's not fair.
Nah.
She gonna
But
always
if you
run to
open,
We
you
set
can.
up different.
It's
They-
just
Men and
rules
women
to
are
it.
different.
Hey, they always gonna run to the one who made them. Like I said, thinking about it at 3 a.m. When she by herself, what she would have do.
Either that or
Like
the
she
one
at
who
work
got
had the
the.
memories
Some money,
passed.
money.
That's what you aim to be.
That's what you should aim to.
They're not playing fair.
The one with the pipe, the one with the bag.
They're not playing
One with
fair.
the pipe.
That's the
hey,
goal.
And
Them the
the
two
one with
different
the
men.
bag.
You want your bedroom. One
That's
with the
the
pipe
goal.
and the other one got the bag, huh? Yep. See, when a woman smile, don't say shit. Nigga, that she got a nigga with the pipe and a nigga with the bag. Now, which nigga do you stay at
Usually
home
the
with?
broke
They
niggas
actually
fuck you
Siamese
best
twins.
anyway.
Oh, you still
The one with the
giggling.
bag.
He ain't gotta have no
Fuck with
dick,
the bag.
but he better have that bag. Matter of fact, we can have the dick in the bag.
That's the goal.
Wait, with all these toys,
think
do
you
you
can have
actually,
one.
with all these
That's
toys and
good.
stuff in that little device, do you actually even need a dick?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
Let me
That's
explain
right.
something to
Yeah,
y'all. Hold on. Let me explain something to y'all.
What?
So some people come based on penetration, and some people come based on stimulation, and you have to know who you're dealing with.
Right.
And some people come based on both. So that toy
See, it
is.
sound like a multiple choice
It's
quiz.
like dominoes.
It's not a multiple choice.
dominoes.
You
Yeah,
gotta know your
come on
partner.
now.
Yeah,
You gotta
It's
know
two
your partner.
different
Just like you get a
orgasms.
hand of
it
Y'all
dominoes.
really is.
It's
It's
like
not
you
the
get
same.
Right. You
You
get a
ever
hand
been
of
with a
dominoes.
chick and she just like you just fucking her and she just can't come with the dick? Then you need to pull out one of them toys.
You need to shuffle.
I bet
Yeah.
I'll let your tongue work.
Maybe
on
y'all
it,
can
too.
call me a selfish bastard, but I'm
Don't be
kind of like at a
selfish.
certain
Don't-
point, that's kind of
Don't
sound like
be-
her
don't-
problem, but not
don't
mine.
Be selfish.
What is her problem?
Yeah.
Why is
Don't
that
be
her
selfish.
problem?
Don't be selfish.
I've always been a great provider, so hopefully that gets me through.
Get you.
I ain't got the bag.
Hopefully
Whatever
that
she
gets
said.
That'll
hopefully
just
that
bag.
gets me
I
through.
don't watch it.
That'll just
First
get you
last
the
week.
big piece of
Got it.
chicken.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Hopefully that gets me through. You know, all the
So-
sexual Olympics, that's for the next nigga.
Okay. Speaking of sex,
Well, then
speaking
she should be able to have two. You're the
So,
provider, and then
speaking-
she should be able to bring in her.
Always remember, you got to guard my ego. Whatever I don't
Speak-
know, don't kill me.
Yeah, you need to learn though.
Y'all
Learn
heard
your
that?
partner. So, learning your partner's sexual position.
Partner. Partner be your partners.
I said partner.
Partner.
You said learn your partner. Learn your partner. There's a difference.
I know that. I said partner.
Just to clear that up.
Yeah, partner. Know who your partner is. Know who you. In my case, who the woman you dealing with. You need to know what she's into, what heightens her senses, what makes her. Like I said, think about you later. You got to think about those things, and you know you're in heightened.
So basically, you putting a
That's
down
facts.
payment on future encounters.
Hey, I like that. Yeah, you should. You
Do
should
you?
think about.
Here's the thing.
a return
At
on your
the end of the day, and this will be. It's not ego, but if you have an ego, this will feed your ego. You always want to be that one they think about, because they always think about that one. And I don't give a fuck what you say or who you deal with or who you've been with.
Yeah, I'm about to be
one.
that one.
I'm just saying for real.
About to let
But
it
Oh,
Jada, how you
whether they deal with them or not.
Yeah.
Oh, because I've trust me, I know. I've been dipped in the
Tell him you been
pussy.
slanging
The
that
ones
dick,
in Lake Minnetonka.
He said, he got his spot up.
I'm just saying, I know. You know, you got it there. Hey, that's what I'm saying. You want to be that. And that's, like I said, it's not an ego thing, but if you have an ego.
But sometimes, it ain't always about pleasing her. Maybe she gets off pleasing him.
Oh,
maybe
for sure.
she, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like that.
That's
Ooh,
that's a fact.
Hell yeah, that's sister that get a fellatio boy and she
That
get
don't
wet while
move,
she
that
get
don't
wet.
move.
Trust me, I can lay back and chill with the best of them.
Because we want to be that one you thinking about
Both
too.
hands.
Oh, it goes both ways.
I was
wanna
gonna
make
say
sure.
do it work both ways because
for sure.
do y'all
Of
be
course.
sitting back thinking about that one that
Man, when I eat coochie, my dick get hard.
You the one right there.
You make
Well,
sure.
when I do that,
well, when I
want
eat coochie, I'll be like, man, how much longer I gotta do this shit before she ready?
Yourself out.
How much longer I gotta do this shit before
All
she
that
ready?
negative energy in her.
yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely need toys because just relieve some of that pressure.
My guy.
That's just like a girl. You can tell the difference that she's not into.
No,
it,
that's
but
a
she's
tactic.
sucking
I'm
your
sorry.
dick. She don't like
I'm
it.
sorry I gave our move up, fellas. No, that's when you get your shit rock up. When you know you got to get together, you go to eat the coochie till your shit rock up. And your shit don't go. You be like, damn, he ate my pussy for 2 hours. He said, 2 hours to rock it up?
Yeah.
2 hours. That's long.
Well, now we
Now,
got
get this
now we
green
gotta
juice.
post it down. We gotta post it down there.
But here's the
they gotta
thing.
do that.
I'm trying this shit tonight.
to-
I'm going to the strip club,
What
nigga,
I'm
with
saying.
fake buddy.
But
With a hard dick.
to
Watch it wait for
piggyback
your
off
post.
what you're saying, when you focus on her, and I get what you're saying, because some women are into that, getting you off,
Yeah.
and vice versa. Dudes be into that.
Yeah.
When you in tune with the person you intimate with, and that goes back to the beginning, our first thing we said about intimacy. That level of intimacy with the person you're dealing with, when you in that zone, that's a heightened experience for it, and that's what it's about. So you want to, you can
Sex
hit,
one-on-one.
you can hit a double, you can hit a triple, you hit a single. You can have a long ass career, but at the end of the day, Cowboy gets a ring, and you ain't got to be the most flashiest. All you got to be the one that ring the bell.
And that's
That's
true,
it.
fellas. But let me tell you something.
Nigga, you a pimp.
Let me
You
tell
sure
you.
talking low like a pimp.
Let me
You got to be the one that ring the bell.
Let me tell you
If I was
something,
in the club,
fellas.
they would have
Sexy
thought you was
time.
messing with me.
Let me tell you something,
Very
fellas. You
white.
want to get A's and
that's the
B's?
bell.
What
sex
is
bell.
that?
Sex
What is
You got
that?
to ring the bell.
Let me tell you
Oh,
something.
she can just ring that and be like, it's time.
Why
You
do
got
you
to ring
have
the bell.
You
You got
hear
to
that
ring the
bell? It
bell.
did get hard.
But, but let me tell you something,
I ain't
fellas.
touching that. But what is that?
What that brother said was some real talk.
You say he's running for himself, huh? Okay.
Hey, and
What did you say?
you want to get A's and B's, but don't ever forget C's get degrees too.
Please get degrees. You got to make sure you.
Damn.
Oh,
What
what
y'all-
y'all in Vegas Tuesday? Well, I gotta get one of them. That's funny.
C's
Ring the
get
bell.
degrees and there's
Fuck that. I don't
participation
want to be ringing
trophies.
no bell. You're supposed to know I want it off top. Like, let's just do it.
You got to
Do
ring.
it, do it.
There's a
The
such
real
thing as
slavery vibes.
there's a
I
such
hear
thing
that.
as participation
And I
trophies.
thank you for this. I'm half dead. I'm gonna try all this shit.
Thank you.
I'm gonna eat me a Jolly Rancher.
Maybe she go
Might want to
vegan.
put that somewhere, you know.
Oh wow, that's the new thing, huh? And then you suck it till you get it out of there, huh?
Alrighty then.
Hey, is that too much for your?
For your
I mean, no, I'm conscious
Yeah,
of it.
where
In
we at?
fact,
What
I
level
actually
we
just
at?
recently went vegan to try to get improve my health.
So definitely take advantage of everything in that pack.
Yeah. You can stay, brother.
I'm actually gonna explore a whole new life. We're gonna open up new doors.
Yay,
for
good.
me.
Hey,
They have
So proud
reached
of you.
one.
And
can
give
you
her- give
imagine
her
when you in the
report back so she
bathroom
can
putting
put
this
it on her
motherfucker
website.
on?
Hey,
You
what
would
be
be
like?
like,
Hey, right at the moment of truth. Hold on, let me put my ring on.
Tell her to put it on with her teeth.
No, I was
With her
just
mouth.
gonna say she's supposed to put it on with her
Yeah,
mouth.
she
you know,
supposed to
so
put
that-
that on
Hey,
for you.
now
Really?
that's
Slide that
hey,
on with that
She
lube.
know what
hey,
she doing.
that's
Let's
hey.
That shit just went left.
Y'all better know about it.
What's
You gotta,
happening?
you want to heighten the mood.
Hey, he said, hey, but you, look, anytime you said
DeForest
that, you
Watts
said,
said, "Get out that voice, man."
yeah, you said put the ring on with your mouth, and we had another person in the room, like an OG.
I
All he
can't
said
see it
was,
yet. but okay.
that nigga sound
gotta
like a
know what she
97 Honda.
Hey,
So
y'all,
that's what I
Tiffany's
said.
in the building.
That's why toys can be fun.
Tiff, what's
Hey,
happening?
what's up, Tiff?
Hey.
Actually, I
Tiff.
guess she's 007 secret. So actually, Tiff is not in the building.
Whoa.
Tiff gave me a hug last night on the boat, nigga, like I was 5'5". Nigga, she bent down and hugged me with both arms like I was in church. I said, look,
somebody just
She pick you up a little bit.
Praise her.
Yeah,
heart.
just up my finger. I said,
Bless her heart.
we ain't gonna do this shit, Tiff. I don't give a fuck who you belong to. We ain't gonna do this
That boy
shit.
said, ladies, have you found a man?
Here's a question. I
Okay,
got a
what is
question.
it?
T said, ladies, have you found that a man can't satisfy you after using toys for a while?
That's a good question. I think anytime you play with yourself too much, it's gonna overstimulate it, and then it's like smoking weed too much. You gotta lay off of it. You can still get.
That's
high.
right, ladies.
You think so?
I don't know. My opinion, I always want to think nothing is different than having that warm, natural thing inside of you. So
Hello.
toys and everything is not going to replace the feeling of a man touching you and on top of you. My opinion.
Okay.
And she just gave away her favorite position.
Yeah, I think she like it from the back.
Oh!
I think she like it from the back.
But to answer your question from my perspective, like
That front, you gonna call
I
it
don't
pretty.
play with myself for that
Put
very
my legs
reason
back here,
because it
nigga.
desensitizes it. And I want
that's
to feel
what they
everything.
want.
Can I have a little?
See,
So,
I
that's
think
yeah,
that
go ahead.
happens for men too who masturbate all the time.
That
Yeah,
builds.
become
thank you.
Oh, you want
desensitized as well.
more?
She said no.
Yes, please. You don't think it?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Men
You want to do
masturbate
something
too much?
different. I had masturbated so much, I needed to do something different, so I started using lotion and I used baby oil. But that was before the real coochie was, available for me. So now I don't do none of that. I'm using rings and this green sauce. I can get at the burrito
This is the
truck.
enchilada sauce.
Yeah, this the green sauce. Yeah, the red sauce and the green sauce.
Wait, red
I got the
sauce?
green
Ultimate
sauce.
power
Are
sauce.
we running
In fact,
stoplights,
in
fellas?
fact, it's
I'll be
the
back next Friday.
No.
Question. Did you hear that question?
What?
Y'all running stoplights?
It's not a
No.
problem.
That
Not a
Not
problem.
a
somebody said no.
problem.
My nigga.
Really?
My girl
No,
got a
because when I
problem.
come
Let
to
it-
get down, I come to get
Towel.
down. Fuck it, ain't nothing to stop it. But now, is this green sauce, is it edible?
It's not gonna hurt you if you do ingest it. It's all ingestible.
That sounds like kind of sort of. I'm not
So
sure.
let me ask
No,
you
no, no, it
this.
won't. It won't.
The
Everything's
results
natural.
ain't came
You know
back
I
yet.
make everything natural.
Okay, so let me ask you this now. How long do it take to work? And do I put it on like my whole
It's
thing?
lubricant. It's personal lubricant.
So I put it on my head, the shaft, the whole thing.
You can do all that.
I just
You
go
can
all
put-
the way
you
up
can
and
put some
down
on
that
her, but I'm afraid that like her clit is gonna be hard.
Okay, well this is what I tell you. I'm gonna
But
put
you know, there's
just,
always casualties in every war.
yeah.
Why I gotta be hurt up?
Yes, see, she knows about
Honey goat
it.
weed.
Ah, Tiffany
So,
knows
Tiff, is there
exactly
something
what
you'd
I'm
like to
talking
add to this discussion?
She like, huh?
Like, I'm gonna keep my clit out of this.
Oh, put it in the ring. Put it in the ring.
On the table.
Put it on the table.
So,
I don't know. I'm scared.
about. She said, I'm
You scared, but you
I'm
playing with a
scared.
dildo? Knock it off.
Don't be
Them two
scared.
different things.
No, but women, y'all, I will tell y'all this. It's
What are
okay.
you going to tell women?
I'm gonna tell
Again.
women that
Tell 'em.
Mansplaining.
hey, however you feel about it, I give a damn. Stay in your position. Listen, I'm an alpha male, not a beta or a Charlie. I'm an alpha male.
Okay.
So when I speak, you listen.
Not even an omega.
Not an omega. None
Like
of
the
that bullshit.
alphas.
Now listen, women, I don't mind y'all playing with yourself doing all that. But sometimes
It's okay. Go ahead, ladies.
Sometimes you will numb your little pearl right on out the goddamn damn.
Hey, right.
That
though.
motherfucker ain't got no feeling or nothing. You
Yeah.
tell nigga eat that pussy. Now we down there 2 hours.
Forever.
Nigga
Yeah.
jaw hurting. I need a goddamn my
No, I
wisdom too
agree.
full.
That's true.
Cause you done numbed your shit out.
I got an 11-minute time
what
limit.
about doing it for your pleasure?
You have an 11-minute time. If she
Yeah,
don't come
if
in 11
that
minutes,
shit don't crack in 11 minutes, it's over
it's the
with.
magic
Damn.
number.
You know?
Well, I
So,
I-
okay.
Really should take
Speaking,
time.
okay, hold
I
on.
was in
No.
a car wreck one
Okay,
time.
so
and my
answer
neck
this
is
question.
hurting.
I got a question for y'all.
My
I got a
neck is
question.
starting to hurt.
11 minutes?
So,
Cool,
since
then
he
we
brought
would
that
never
up,
have a problem.
Because I'm not sucking dick for
How
11
long-
minutes. You can
That's
forget
hella
that.
long.
how long?
11
Okay,
minutes?
hey y'all. So I got a question.
You gonna get to 70, 80 minutes fucking with me.
I got a question.
You gonna fuck with an hour fucking
got a
with me.
question.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a
Sean has a
question.
question,
We're going to have to
everybody.
mix it up.
I got a question. So, answer this and all y'all individually. How long should good sex last?
It depends.
It depends.
It depends, yeah.
No, it don't.
It does.
Because
It
I mean,
does.
how much you hit it and
Explain.
she sitting there
That's
shaking.
Okay.
I want you
well,
to-
I done got the shit fucked out of me in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I done got the shit fucked out of me in 45 minutes. So it just depends. Like you said, good sex.
No. Because
No,
I don't
that
care how I'm
depends.
hitting it. If she's sitting there shaking and quivering and I look and only 8 minutes to ticked off the clock, I'm
Then
gonna
you're
be like,
saying
I
it
gotta go
doesn't
back
matter
in
as
the
long
But
overtime.
as
it depends because if I haven't
bottom
had
is
it in a
hit.
while, then it's gonna be quick.
It depends because on the vibes, the energy,
Everything,
what y'all
yeah.
doing.
Connection.
Y'all got to go to work in 5 minutes, or y'all got all day to just lay around and just fuck multiple times. I mean, it just
Right.
depends. Good sex comes.
Yeah, don't think because
Right
it was
moment
quick,
time.
it wasn't good. Because
For
you
sure.
might have rocked the shit out of her in 2 minutes, and she might be like,
Well, I don't know about 2, maybe 3.5. No.
Get straight to
But
the
that's
source.
real. It depends.
it's
I mean,
all
are you
subjective.
as a man? Are you satisfied? Well, no.
I'm
No,
sorry.
come
No,
on,
no,
baby,
no,
kick
come
it
on.
out.
Can
That's a
you?
good
I mean,
question.
is that like a time limit for y'all? Like, are you satisfied with just say 5 minutes, but you see that she hasn't came yet? Are you satisfied, or are you
Yes.
still?
I will answer that question for me as a man, and I'm pretty sure a lot of men will agree with me.
Keep it real though.
Oh, 100. Oh, I'm a pleaser.
Yeah.
I feel that
Don't be a
the
selfish
woman,
guy.
whatever woman I'm with, gonna please me regardless. She gonna try her hardest to please me because I am who I am. Secondly, like you said, it depends on.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. I'm an alpha male. I talk that talk.
Just say,
Like I said, if say me and you, we rocking with it, we fucking with it, is you know the connection, how we fuck with it.
Right.
But for me, the sex is, and I specialize in multiples, ladies. The sex is gonna last as long
No,
as
that's
she
not.
allows it to last, and as long as she's having fun and she's being pleasured. I'm not there to play no games. I'm not finna lick your leg. I'm gonna lick your pearl tongue. Fuck, I'm doing licking your leg. I'm gonna lick your fucking pearl tongue. I know what
Hey,
a pussy
listen
is.
to this man.
Hey.
Listen
Hey.
to this man
Well,
right
licking
now
all-
because he's saying
he done read a
something.
goddamn book in
I-
jail. He
licking
looking
all
behind the
around
kneecap
and-
and shit.
Stop
What's
doing
wrong
that.
with you,
I
man?
hear,
Go straight
I
to the
hear
point.
you. I hear you. But I'm a boss that sits on the top of the Oakland Hills. I ain't no goddamn performing circus monkey. Shit, fuck that.
What that mean?
Huh?
That mean you gonna give?
That
what you
mean
gonna
I ain't
give,
gonna be
and
sitting
that's
there
it?
doing no acrobatic yoga shit for no 79 fucking minutes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, now.
Baby, whatever you want me to do to get you
79
on,
minutes.
that's what I'm gonna do.
You know?
Whatever you want me
Well,
to do
see,
to
she
get
gonna
you
be
on.
so deep into the essence of me. Because let me tell you
Okay.
something.
Oh, she
Okay.
don't come
Okay.
to say hi.
No. What I'm
Confidence
saying though
goes
is
a
that
long
I
way.
mean, like, I'm gonna tell you something. I've always had a knack going back to when I was knee high to a duck. That
Okay.
motherfuckers love me, and they really love me, and so I ain't got to do no extra. They gonna love.
You's a lucky-
They gonna
So
love
basically,
me.
what you telling me when she say, "Oh, you want to do it?"
Yeah.
You whip the dick out and she just start coming.
No,
Let me
no,
see.
that's what I'm saying. What I'm
Everybody
saying
hold-
though is that,
oh, wait a
is
minute.
that
Everybody
if
hold
I'm
up your
feeling
right hand.
great
Let me see.
and I perform like a lion,
the right
or
hand.
if I perform like a lamb, they still love me.
Okay,
It's
okay,
my right hand.
okay,
It's some lotion, but it's my right hand.
okay.
Right hand. Okay,
Yeah,
right
them
hand.
fingers will tell on y'all. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
What happened? Tell me.
It ain't the
Absolutely.
feet, it's them fingers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Supposedly, the index
You can
to
tell
the top of
color.
your ring,
Yeah.
to the
By the-
back of your
the
index,
hands and the toe.
is within an inch of what
Most
you really
guys'
are,
penis look
supposedly.
like their big toe.
No,
learned
it's
that.
2 sizes their thumb.
I mean, not the size.
If you got little
It's
short,
supposed to be
stubby
the
fingers,
it's supposed to
you
be
got
to
Fat fingers,
it's supposed to be to
skinny
the
fingers.
index. But he goes back.
Little fat.
So
Big
now
old
they
fat.
must
These
be
fat
hot.
dick. These fat dick
Look at that.
trying to
sausages.
shake a hand like
Fat
this.
Thing.
Baby.
So
He
you
goes
telling me
back.
this nigga got
Some-
chicken nuggets?
But I mean, but we talking in regards to stamina.
I got
But we
flash,
said-
bitch.
We talking in regards to stamina, and some cats
I
be
got a lot
feeling
of
like
fight.
they got to go for hours, and some
Got a lot
people
of
feel
fight.
like if it's 5 minutes or an hour, she's still gonna love me anyway.
Okay.
But I mean,
What you gonna say, Tim?
I don't want 5 minutes to an hour of some bullshit.
Listen.
Oh.
If you truly love them, it don't matter. You know what's that
No, it
mean?
do
Where they be
matter.
like,
Yeah,
oh, the
Well,
beach
it
gonna
matter.
get.
Affect whether or not
You know
I
where they
truly
got the
love
chick
them.
be like, the beach gonna get whatever body I give it. Y'all gonna get whatever dick I deliver.
I mean,
Okay,
so
so-
in that case, she's in that case, what she's doing is just fucking you to please you. But then she gotta go and stimulate herself with
With me,
Iona's toys.
with me.
afterwards.
But here goes the
You know
thing.
what
Y'all
I
got
mean?
love.
Is that really how you want it to be?
Here goes the
Absolutely
thing. Here goes the
not.
That's
thing.
what I'm hearing tonight.
Here goes the thing.
Here
Y'all
I
still
is.
gonna have Mother's Day, your birthday,
What they gotta do with
special
that?
occasions.
What that got to do with penis?
Sir.
I mean, several times a year you gonna perform like a
Sir.
champ, no matter what.
You need to
You
go
with
in
the
there
wrong
and
bitch.
perform like a champ every time.
Every time.
That's
No.
not realistically possible.
Come
What's
good
not?
or don't come at all. Yes, it is.
What's not possible for
is
a
that-
man?
To perform like a champ every time, because
No,
at the
I
end of the
just
day,
want
y'all
you-
can always perform like a champ, because y'all can just show up and lay there.
But that's no, because
we
that
can't
ain't
just
pleasing
lay
to
there.
y'all.
We
We
gotta
gotta
work.
move. Yeah,
Hold on.
we gotta work too.
This level of moving ain't the same as
But-
my level of moving.
No, it is.
So
But it
that's
really
why.
is. It really is because you gotta twist them
But
hips.
that's
and
why
that
the
back
process
like
should
this.
be you make sure
I'm not
she
really
get
sitting up there
hers
twerking. While I'm
before you even try to
Oh,
get yours.
okay.
What'd you say, Deshaun?
I said that's why you should always make sure she get a few of hers before you try to get yours.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just
Just being polite, I
that's
guess.
just the way it should be. It should be natural. I
If
mean,
she comes
because
first,
like I said,
then it don't matter what else you do
you
after that.
want to
'cause she
be
don't
the
care anyway.
reason.
Once she comes,
A few, yeah. You take care.
You
of her.
just like it comes down to knowing your partner what they like.
Right,
If
no-
she's all about, because she might get excited from pleasing you.
And then you let
You know
that
what I
be.
mean?
You got to learn the
She
person
might
you
come from
with.
sucking your dick. You don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to know your partner.
Yeah.
Facts.
You got to. You got to go in. You got to dive in. You got to have those deep conversations, and you know, I think that some people probably be scared to have those type of conversations. You got
Just
to
but why
unfortunate.
though?
because
Why? Because we grown, and you should have
You
that
should
type of
be,
conversation.
exactly.
If we fucking, I should be able to talk to you about anything. Your dick's been in me.
Right.
You've been inside
Damn
me.
right, I believe
I can
you.
say anything
Yeah.
to you
I think
now.
because of egos, right? You don't want
It's
to
like
hurt
a spark
somebody's
plug.
feelings.
See, some women come
But
from
you gotta be
shopping,
comfortable.
going outside, seeing
Amen,
that, and seeing that view.
Now you talking.
See, some women come from seeing that
Okay.
view. So, like they said, you gotta know your partners, because certain partners.
I mean, if you
You
can,
know.
absolutely.
Money does wonders. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree.
I don't know.
learn the person you with, so you can reach them plateaus and them
Wow.
peaks.
And if you can't love the one, if you can't be with the one you love, then love the one you with.
I'm gonna love the one whoever accept this goddamn green sauce in this ring. You gonna get some good dick tonight.
Hey, what's that song? This ring.
Hey,
Loving you.
I'm doing
We
it at the show
harmonized
tomorrow. Hey, everybody watching, if you want to get a ticket to my show, man, I got a show tomorrow in San Leandro. at the
DeForest
44
Watts
Club.
has a question. I'm gonna let
Oh,
Sizzle
come
read
fuck
that.
Yes.
Come fuck with
Oh,
me.
so
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
yes.
What's the question?
There are. She said, "Wait a minute. There's women out there coming from sucking. I understand getting aroused, but coming, yeah,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yep.
Yes, Matisse.
yes, yes,
Yes.
How old is she?
yes,
Our age.
Okay.
yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Ma'am.
You, there's
Amen.
There's people that, like you said, there's people that get off on getting the other person off. That is a lane that you might
You
want
have- you
to
just
you
have
want to
to
look
love it.
into if you want
Let me
to.
tell you. I'm gonna
Go
ask
for
the
it.
lady something. It's like that next level of.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I
I,
love
just
her.
figured this out. Like, I just made 45. Don't let me get on camera saying that. I'm just made 45. But fucking, have you? Okay. So they say when you get in your 40s, like you get
So she's
that
a powerful shit.
that you know you get that little that
Drive.
surge, that freaky surge.
On the
you know?
female end, yeah.
Right, like, because I instantly feel like, and I know I'm not going to do it, but I'm so freaky sometimes, like, I want to do it in a car, like a teenager.
Oh,
Like,
car
if I
sex
could-
is great.
Ain't
It's
it?
still-
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, well, when you're my
It's an
height,
adrenaline
difficult.
rush.
Goddamn.
I'm
No,
6
you gotta
foot
get
260.
an
That's not
SUV,
happening.
girl.
No, yeah.
It
The
can.
seats go down in the back.
All you gotta do is sit
You
in
can
the
stretch
back
your long
seat and
ass
let her
out.
get on top.
Sit
But
your
the-
ass in the passenger seat and let it back. Let
I'm
it get
6
on
foot
top.
What do you call
260.
that?
It's
The
possible.
sunroof don't be in the right place for my
The
feet to
sunroof.
go out.
It's kind of tall.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta ride them. There's ways around that.
Yeah.
But, ladies, have you ever made yourself, they're going to think this is a hater.
Come on.
like,
Come
Go
on.
for it.
Made yourself
Talk now.
orgasm, like, without touching yourself.
Just thinking about it.
Yes.
That's that 3 a.m.
What you
shit
do, you
Shiz
shake
was
your
talking
leg?
about.
It was super freak.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Just yes.
Very mental, yeah.
So I figured
mentally
it out.
thinking
Amen.
about it.
I figured
And then all you
it
gotta
out.
do is 3 or 4 Kegels and there you go.
Okay.
It's mental.
Oh,
There you have it.
Just 3 or 4?
It's a quick
Get your
time.
mind
I
right.
can.
Get your mind right.
It's all. I think like, hey, look. If you
Sex
put
is
it,
all, it's all, the
it's
pleasure's
all
all
vibration
mental.
and mental,
Yeah.
relaxation.
mental.
You vibe out.
Because
Good
if
for
you're
you.
not even, well, from a one, I know guys can have sex with anything, not really be attracted to that person. They just trying to get a nut off.
Yeah, because people are putting socks and gloves.
That's
Damn.
For the fifi. That's a fifi.
See, she knew. How come you motherfuckers didn't know? She fucking knew. You feel me?
I don't know nothing about.
There
I
you
learned
go,
today.
T. That's
I
that
learned
gangster
something
shit.
today.
That's that
Hey, I learned
real,
something
you know what I
today.
mean? RNS, baby.
Some people get real crafty with it. They build them like in the middle of their couch cushions.
What?
I told you I used to use I used to roll up my mattress, put it in.
Couch cushions?
That's so.
I ain't too long.
Sorry.
No, I mean, I want to be
saying,
sitting on niggas'
if
couches.
you could tell those type, but
You
you
I'm
seen
cool.
one built and
Couch
not
be
built.
real
but-
You want to come sit right here? I can move so you can tell
No,
this story. You
She
sure?
don't be on camera.
You sure?
but-
I mean, I don't. I'll stand up.
Yeah.
You sure? You come right here and sit down because you
I got
got
something
you got to
for
tell
you.
this story.
No. You stay on.
I am gonna come back.
I've got a ring for you.
You about to come?
Well,
I might depending on how they stroke it.
Our good sis.
You gonna
with the
stroke it?
lights.
No, but I'll do.
Oh no, I was talking to the camera.
I got a story, but
Come
I'll
on
get
the camera,
I
tell
don't
your
want to tell the story
Don't
on
tell-
the camera.
Okay, tell us the story.
You can
This
tell
is
us.
gonna be
Here you go,
good. This is
It's
gonna be
risque.
good.
This about to
Ladies
be
and
something.
gentlemen,
This is gonna be good.
Tipology.
Come on, T.
No,
Come on,
just let me
Tiff.
tell the story
Okay.
first.
no, you gotta come on, ladies and
Come
gentlemen.
on,
This is
Tiff.
Tip. This is Tip.
Everybody presenting Tip Olive. You was looking for it out.
Why you do
You was
that?
looking for it
Come on,
out.
Tip right here. Come on, hurry up. Come on, sit down.
Come on,
Now the
Tip.
chair's empty.
Because I got
I got
some
my
stuff
ring
for
in
you.
my pocket.
You
I gotta
already
go put
got
it
a
on
lot
the
of the
bathroom.
stuff, so I gave you
Go ahead,
eyelashes.
sit down.
But
There
she
you
already
go.
got.
There you go.
She already got
Okay,
the pack.
okay, there you go.
I know you like
You
the
can take some rest.
eyelashes.
You can run it.
So,
She's a
You-
All right. Okay, whatever. There.
so
this little like.
Yeah,
How many
ready?
people? How many people watching? 4.
it's
The time where I almost blew my thing out.
Oh Lord.
Man,
I was
in all
young.
my years in this planet, I've never heard a story start like that. I'm all ears, baby.
Me too. I'm like the fuck.
So, I had a best friend that worked at the X-rated store, the sex store, and so she used to let me come there and like just give me dildos. I was actually making baskets and stuff, and that's how I learned about all these different vibrators. And so I found one that I really enjoyed,
What was it?
and I didn't start. Make sure my ex. I didn't start, doing that till I was like. I was a late bloomer with the mask. You know what I'm saying? I always thought, I touch myself, that's gay. Fuck in the head. But, so, I had the one toy and it, it glitched out. And it was like, in kind of like the middle,
Oh, that's fucked up.
at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm like, I'm going to go to 7-Eleven and,
Get some battery.
and get some batteries. So, I didn't go to 7-Eleven. Instead, I was like, what could I do? And I was like, I know what I'll do. I'm going to make it so it'll, this will never happen to me again. And I was throwing away a fan, right? So the fan, and I've always been tinkering with like just, what do you call that? Electric shit. Anyway, so I cut the plug off the fan. And I remember, so I opened the little thing up, and I found the motor, and I was like, and so
Lord.
I found the negative and the positive wire.
The fucking genius.
I better get this up here. So,
The fan.
look,
That
they don't look. I'm getting straight up as soon as I finish telling the story. So I took the fan cord and I spliced it. So I hooked the negative with the negative.
Wouldn't
and
it just
the
been easy to
positive.
get some batteries?
she did a MacGyver.
It was
Middle of the
4
night.
o'clock
What's
in
the
the
middle of the
morning.
Hold on.
She did some
hold on.
MacGyver
Cause
shit.
we going somewhere with this.
No,
Yeah.
I am a problem solver.
You feel me? I
And
like
so, and then plus I was bored, so I'm like, let me try this. And so I hooked it up, and I'm like, I better secure this. So I'm going to get some tape. So I put the tape on there, and I'm like, yeah, it's ready. And thank God it wasn't in position when I plugged it up, because I plugged it up, and it just shot clear across the room. It was like a smoke cloud.
Cause I
She
don't
got a
watch.
fucking taser.
Yeah, the wattage.
Yeah.
She made a fucking rocket ship.
Right. So it shot across the room.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, and the little smoke, and I was like, shit, glad I didn't, position it before
To
that. And so
Damn.
that was, so let me tell you
Wow.
what's happened. So that was too scary,
MacGyver.
that didn't work.
That's it, MacGyver.
I said, I'm going to find me some batteries.
That's...
Oh, so you didn't give up?
Oh, no. That wasn't it. I was going to get it by any means. And so...
Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a for real
This was a
mission.
revolutionary by any means necessary.
That's why I know how to build these things, too. So I'm like, that didn't work. So I'm looking for batteries. I found a D battery, and I found a 9-volt battery. And I'm like, maybe I can make this interchangeable, right? And so I put the so I took it, and I'm like, I remember as a kid, you know, you put your tongue on the 9-volt, and you get that zzz. I'm like, so I know this got power. And I took the cord, you know, I put it on the positive side, and I put it on the on the other side. And when I tell you, as soon as that wire touched that, it came like a jet, an engine. And so I was like,
a cougar.
You know, this might work.
I built a fucking Falcon.
I was numb. I couldn't even feel.
I bet
for like
you
about,
was.
you know, it was bad. But
that's some serious. I need to get this nut off because I'm about to slap the shit out of everybody tomorrow type shit.
Yeah. So, I changed it back to the D volt. And plus, with the 9-volt, you know, it would just burn out. Like, it would get hot and stuff. I just wanted to share that story. I think I was
that's some serious
And
stuff.
you know, I woke up this morning not knowing that I needed that story.
To hear that.
But now my soul,
I
soul is
I
satisfied.
said I would never tell nobody that story.
Thank you.
Well, you just
And
told.
I told a couple people. But it was just, you know.
That was definitely an engineering degree word deal.
Right.
That's what I do.
Tipology, y'all.
I build them for y'all. You need them. You need them built.
Steve Rayford says hello, everyone.
Hey.
But, yeah, so you can make them.
You can make them stronger. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't try that at home. Let's do a disclaimer.
Unless it's 4 a.m. and you already
you ain't got
the thing I admire though is when you said, "I am a problem solver."
Right. Right.
She was committed.
And I would have just took the batteries off the remote.
Something. Smoke detector. She already used all them.
Wiped all them out. I've been wiped out.
Baby toys, whatever.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
Toys.
That's
Toys is
toys.
nothing wrong with having toys with you.
I'm definitely now more open-minded.
Good,
Yeah, thank you.
That's good.
If we could just help one.
Just have one come.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what's up.
There it is. So,
All right, Deshaun.
once again, it's been a great night. Cognac Confessionals, you know, it's been a beautiful evening. Let everybody tell everybody where they can find y'all at.
Yeah.
You can find me
What'd
on
you say, Deshaun?
Instagram, Tipology. I think there's only one. So
There should be only one.
it's only one.
The only one.
Not too many.
The one and only.
You can find me on Instagram at the letters Q, letter T, Kitty, Kitty. Facebook, Leslie Freckled Cutie.
You can find me on Instagram at _Yana_BBY or Royal_Growth_Essentials, and on Facebook I'm Bentley Coop.
Don't hit her on Instagram though, because she doesn't answer her DMs.
Period.
Hey, I'm Pharaoh, aka Pharaoh Films, aka Pharaoh the Most. You can follow that Pharaoh Films all over the place because I lack imagination. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that type of stuff. And if you can hack me, it's all the same password on each of them. So, have at it.
Jerry stepped out with him too.
Yeah, we're Luck. Tell Luck to come.
He said he's going to put on the ring.
He's into self-pleasure.
Good luck with that. And hit up my website if you want some goodies. These eyelashes that I have on are, I think I have on Yana tonight. And we have 6 different styles.
Tonight.
Sell a bunch of stuff. Go to my website, royalgrowthessentials.com.
And as usual, I'm your host, Deshaun. You can find me at where I'm at.
He's so mild mannered.
You know.
I know. I don't know
Edibles
what
are
that
kicked
is.
in, and weed. I want some of whatever you want, bruh.
Want you all have a great night. I appreciate all y'all for tuning
Sexy,
in.
sexy voice.
Come on,
You
baby.
know, it's been a great evening. God bless y'all.
You'll never.
In his secret garden.
Like the page. Hey, share the page.
Our last little,
gotta-
our last little shot of cognac.
Actually, I
I
got another
literally got
bottle.
a taste that.
I
Cheers.
got another
Tip,
bottle.
tip, tip.
Okay.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro
Peace.
friends.
Bye.